a roll. We the racers. When we continue, Jeff and Quint will pick out a few guys to talk to and then later put it out. We hope you stay with us in Virginia.
Daddy, what's that big moving house thing?
It's a motorhome, Junior. Modern invention.
Modern invention? We carried our homes with us since, like, forever.
Yeah,
what
but
up?
humans have Geico to protect them. Something goes wrong.
Yeah, fuck.
What do we have?
What could go wrong? Ooh, a feather.
A feather.
Red Sox winning 3-1 so far.
That's no tough, Daddy.
But what's up, y'all? How's it going? My eye is weird. It's like really puffy and shit. I don't think it's supposed to look like that. I don't think my eye is supposed to look like this. Just a hunch.
Saturday, it's a doubleheader on FS1. Rising superstar Juan Soto leads the Nats against Francisco.
But I'm ready for some racing today. But also I think Truex is gonna win, so I'm not really pumped about that.
Saturday at 2 Eastern on FS1 and the Fox Sports app.
Cuts, scrapes, stitches. Other urgent care needs? Oswego Health offers the safest urgent care locations in Fulton and Central Square. And now you can schedule and check in from the convenience of your own home. Oswego Health is right at home.
What up, RJ? My eye. That's what's up. Look at this shit. It probably looks better on a picture.
Well, what about paychecks? Insurance? Savings?
10 years till we retire, kid. Don't blow it.
Look at this shit.
He wants us to start data mining.
My eye
predictive
is not
analytics
looking like how it's
consultancy.
supposed to look.
May I be excused?
Throughout your entire
It's like
life,
puffed up and
you'll
shit.
learn your own head about money. We're here to help.
I should seek medical attention maybe. But also, like, I'm watching the race right now,
Looking for
so.
great pay, fantastic benefits, and a friendly work environment? Apply online at Rosselli-Northern.com.
I'll happily seek medical attention after the race is over.
Since 1929.
Check out our amazing deals during our Jeep Freedom Days event. Lease a 21 Jeep Compass for $329 a month, or 21 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited for $449 a month, both with $0 down. We're your $0 down leasing headquarters. We want your car and we'll only give you top dollar for your trade or buy your car for cash. Give us a shot.
I wish this wasn't here.
Be sure to visit our new company car lot.
But,
Food truck is open, serving Monday
let's play some Snake before the race starts.
your hero superstore. Competition fierce, may the best dealer win.
Moments as we welcome you back live here on race day. Aerial coverage.
Oh, I probably should turn this on too.
Discover possibility. Good year, more driven.
Oh, Martin Truex doesn't win? Me neither, bro. If Truex wins today, I'm gonna be pissed. Can't have back-to-back Truex wins.
In the ninth race of this NASCAR season. Let's go on. We'll watch. We have a camera on
Woo.
the grid. It's roaming with the racers, and you could either shout out to a driver or just kind of tell me when you see their car or their crew what catches your attention. So, by the way, Brad Keselowski, who has won a couple of times here, he's way in the back. We're going to start with the 3-car.
Yeah, Austin Dillon, man. It's finishing the top 6 last 3 of the 4 races right here. Odds on, man. I'm telling you, a long shot. This could be the guy. Hey, Austin, you got me?
Yeah, I got you loud and clear
Did
there,
you hear
Clint.
them stats? 6th or better in the last 3 to 4 races. You got it? What do you got?
Ah!
What you doing, man?
Man, I feel really good.
I don't want to have a dominator unless it's Kyle, Kurt, or Bubba.
Really changed much.
I'd love to see either of those guys dominate. Whenever Kurt Busch dominates a race, it's just really fun.
Pit roads bit me last time I was here, so really want to have a clean race, and I think, like you said, we can.
Remember I went to a race 2013 in New Hampshire. Kurt Busch like dominated, and then he finished like 35th. I was like, "Are you serious?" And that was the race that Brian Vickers won, and I was just like, "What the fuck? Like, what the fuck do you mean Brian Vickers won?" I wasn't complaining, but it was like, what? Well, actually, I kind of was complaining because I like at that point in time I was like kind of wanting Brian Vickers to win like every week, and he never did. But the one race he did win was when I was in person and Kyle Busch finished second, and I was like, come the fuck on.
And the team just keeps getting better and better. You know what I mean?
You have Foxbeer still here to support me. I appreciate that, man.
That's what you have to do with a new
Thank
team.
you.
New face, new driver.
If you're being
I like what I see.
realistic, and I believe this team is, they knew that this was going to be a tough challenge to rise to the
Motherfucker, why would I do that?
But they
eventually starting to get there.
Even though
Tyler Reddick's going to be good today.
He'll be high wide Manson. I guarantee you to be wearing that outside out.
Yeah, my eye is not in
I love it. Game face.
It just feels weird.
One of my favorite racetracks, Jeff. It always has been.
So what happened was my eye was like really irritating me, so I kept doing this, like I just kept like having my hand on it, and then I like itched it with my disposable. I don't know why. It was just kind of like it kind of happened. I went and itched it with my disposable, but apparently there was a little bit of like the juice on the disposable. So when it hit my eye, that like fucking hurt. That irritated the hell out of it. So I'm wondering if this has something to do with like nicotine. I don't think your eye is supposed to inject nicotine. I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Use his camera to use this QR code here.
He's not too good with electronics, I can tell you that.
Yeah, wasn't good.
One of your guys' meetings.
Hey, if that thing gives me a Hump Brothers pizza, I'm in. I'll be down there.
Cause like I don't know if you guys have ever like, I don't even know if you do disposables, but like there's been times where I like lick the top of it, and like a little bit of juice comes on my tongue, and that shit does not feel good on your tongue. So that on your eye, like, was not fun. And now it's all puffed up and shit. I don't think it's supposed to be like that. But oh well.
Execute every bit of this race today on pit road is what bit them last week. I think that this guy's, I agree, redemption today.
And the Penske cars have run well here, and it's been a while since the Hendrick Motorsports.
Next week at Talladega, Bubba has a chance to win. That's my pick. You think Bubba's going to win next week? I'd love to see that. I mean, he almost won the duel. He almost won the, was it the first duel race or the second duel? I don't even remember which duel it was, but he almost won the duel. I could see him doing that. I'd love to see Bubba win. That'd be his home track, too. That'd be pretty damn cool.
How did you do? You won late model first Thursday night?
I finished third Thursday in the late model.
Yeah, he won the second, or almost won the second duel.
I got a quick time last night at Hagerstown late model, and we broke. So I got to hit the road a little earlier than I wanted to last night.
So you was driving your own bus, your own.
Yeah, he was second in the second duel.
Cup racing action, man. I did see on it.
Dude, that was a weird night, because, like, we had finished the first duel, and then we had to wait, like, 4 hours for the next duel because the rain delays.
I tell you what, they all look good in victory lane, man. Good luck, brother.
Yeah, good luck today. Thanks.
All right. Thank you. There's Joey Logano, who, as we said, won in Bristol earlier this year.
Won on a dirt track. Shoot, if this guy can win on a dirt track, he can win anywhere.
Well, you know, that's what's interesting. When we talk about
Martin Truex won that race.
Favorites at 8-1, but we haven't had
Which
really
one?
a favorite in each race actually win that race.
I thought Austin Dillon won that race.
Who's up front today? Has won a couple of times.
Austin Dillon, I don't even remember who won the other one. I know Austin Dillon won one of the duels. I thought that was the one that Bubba finished second in. I honestly I don't remember at all who won the first duel. No recollection of that. Which is weird because I was sober during the first duel, but during the second duel I was pretty fucked up. It's weird how I can remember the second duel when I was fucked up, but I can't remember the first duel when I was sober.
Sun peeking out. Looks like a cloudy, comfortable day to race.
Yeah, beautiful day for a race, and feeling pretty good about it. We'll see. It's going to be a big challenge here. I'm sure you guys have talked about it, but daytime, this place is just really slick, so hard to get the car to turn. It's just wearing the rear tires out on the drive. So we'll try to work on it all day, take care of it, and be right at the end of this thing.
Did anyone watch the F1 race this morning? I did. That was a good race. Lewis Hamilton had like spun into the grass and then came back to finish second. Which in NASCAR that's not like out of the picture, but in F1 that doesn't happen. Like in F1 you can miss you can miss a corner by like a split second, and that could fuck up your entire race. Eric Almirola won the first duel. Photo finish with Bell. I don't remember the photo finish, but I remember him winning that. Yeah, I do remember that now.
Sometimes you want to be too close, we slow it down. The good news was Scott and the flag man, Mr. Truesdale, were okay. Thanks for being a put in.
Hey, there's an automobile in your face, by the way. Check this one.
All right, my record is 56. Let's break that.
It landed in his lap, rips the wing off
Chip, you grew up racing these sprint cars. Wild
Oh.
racing, parking lot down here.
All right. Tied it. Broke my record, bitches. Woo!
Keep it right here, Richmond 2008. Patrick Carpentier goes for a wild ride.
Well, all right. Well, we got to 59. Broke the record. Woo!
Last week, why not here in Richmond?
And thanks again for sending in those videos.
Now, hang on. I got a bonus put it out. Since we're here in Richmond, that 2008 race is pretty exciting because look what
So my record's 59 now. That is my best of all time.
to the finish. Final lap. And look who squeezes in there for a put it out.
Into another one, didn't I, baby? Thank you, Kyle Busch. You pulled one off for me. I love that kid. That was a fun one.
Now we know how he got one of those wins.
That was the mystery that you were talking about. We're still investigating. Those actually count, right? They stay on your
Hey, I'll take him however I can get him, man.
All right, we're glad to have you. All right, Clint and Jeff will head to the broadcast booth to call the race. 300 miles, 400 laps with Mike Joy and our crew. Stick around here. Opening ceremony, the command, and further notes. Larry McReynolds gets you closer to the race in a moment.
The strength of a community. The bonds we build should never be broken. Because it's that strength that finds the courage to make something good.
Shit.
Truly great.
Woo!
During Ram Truck Month, get 0% financing for 72 months, plus 1,000 bonus cash on the 2021 Ram 1500.
Allergy sufferers. Bedtime means it's time to take Zysol. Zysol relieves allergies while you sleep, so you wake refreshed. And in a clinical study, after just one day, 90% felt powerful 24-hour relief. So, be wise all. Take Zysol.
Ah! This is a boring racetrack. At least Talladega is next. Not for a boring race. The last race has been boring. Martinsville was a pretty good race. But Bristol Dirt was a pretty good race. But yeah, then before that, Atlanta was pretty boring. Richmond, the last few races at Richmond have been just awful. Like, when was the last good race at Richmond? Like, genuine, like, not like passable, not like a passable race. I'm talking like, when was the last really good Richmond race? I don't even remember, honestly. 2016? Probably.
The bowls are back. Applebee's Irresistibles, all just $8.99.
I didn't know we were having dinner tonight. You are.
Dandruff. Keep dandruff from ruining date night.
Carla and I go everywhere together.
With Selsun Blue, it's powerful relief from flakes and itch.
How could you? Selsun Blue?
I am here.
Yeah, Richmond sucks. I mean, the truck race yesterday was really good. I mean, which I did not expect. And they call this the best season ever. Honestly, the races this year have not been bad. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I mean, Daytona 500 was a great race. I mean, there was a lot of boringness in that. I mean, there was like a too long of a green flag run, but it was a good race. Daytona Road Course was a good race. Homestead was a all-right race. Phoenix, Vegas kind of sucked. Phoenix kind of sucked. But then Atlanta, yeah, that also sucked. But then the Bristol Dirt and Martinsville were pretty good. I don't think it was the best season. I think the best season ever was 2011. I don't think it will ever get better than 2011. 2011 was the best season I've ever seen in my NASCAR watching. I've watched since 2010. Like in 2011, I don't think there was a single boring race besides like Pocono. The June Pocono race was pretty boring. Other than that, like every other race is really pretty good.
Don't miss out. Play now while there is still time. You're watching Race Day, presented by Coca-Cola Flavors on Fox. We're getting closer to the start of the 9th race of the season. There's always action here in Richmond, so here are our opening ceremonies.
Here to offer today's invocation, please welcome Reverend Wallace Shipley of Nazareth Lutheran Church in Hopewell.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we praise you for your awesome creation, knowing that every good gift comes from you. the chief of which was the gift of your Son, whose birth, suffering, and death brought about the resurrection we celebrated 2 Sundays ago. Unite us, Lord, in our ability to see the worth and dignity of every life you create. Give protection to our military, our police, our first responders, and the medical workers who deal with the pandemic. And Lord, for the drivers and crews, for the officials and the fans, for all who are here, bless us with a good, enjoyable, and safe race. We ask this in the name of Jesus. Amen.
And here to perform the national anthem, country music recording artist and songwriter who just released her new single, Trying Not To, Virginia Beach's own Alana Springsteen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the lands of the free in the home of the brave.
Good national anthem. The best season you watched was 2016. That was a good season. Jimmy was a 7-time champ. That was like the best last Geico 500. Geico 500 has been pretty good. But no, the thing about 2016 is that was a really good season, but all of the big races were really boring. You know? Daytona 500, besides the finish was amazing, but the Daytona 500 sucked. The Coke 600 sucked. The Brickyard 400 sucked. The Southern 500 sucked. You know? The big races that year sucked. Also, the weirdest flip you've ever seen. Yeah, that was some crazy shit. 3 cars flipped in that race. Or no, 2 cars fully flipped, and then another car went on its side.
I was hit by a semi-truck.
Jennifer's whole life was wrecked after this crash.
I was in pain, I couldn't work, no income, and I was very scared. It was very life-altering.
Jennifer needed money. Someone told her to settle for the insurance company's lowball offer.
The bills don't stop, they keep coming every day.
They're not going to tell us what your life is worth.
They gave me the power to fight back and win.
We can do the same for you. Hurt in a car, call William Attar. 444-4444.
Oh, hey, hon, do we have any polyurethane?
Why?
Well, you remember when we said that if we saved enough money, we could build a skate park in the yard?
No.
Well, anyway, we switched this to Spectrum Mobile. Now we're going to save a ton every month.
Really?
Yeah, Spectrum has this mobile savings calculator to see how much we'd save compared to the old plan. Turns out, it's hundreds.
Okay, then. A small ramp.
Yeah.
This thing fucking irritates.
Try the Spectrum Mobile Savings Calculator. See how much you can save by switching. It's a better way to mobile. It's Spectrum Mobile.
We got a hell of a pre-race show for Richmond.
Our people are what make us special. Value is a neighborhood home center, not a big warehouse. And our team of experts is ready to help the do-it-yourselfer in you. Save 20% on Rust-Oleum 2X Spray Paint Plus Primer, just $3.79. Minwax Fast Drying Polyurethane is a low $10.99. Additional rebate available.
Value for the do-it-yourselfer in you.
You're watching Fox 68, WSYT 68.1, your local drive
I don't know if, like,
entertainment station.
hurts is there. It doesn't really hurt. But it's just more irritating, but also, like, I don't know if itching is the right word. It doesn't itch. I mean, I have to itch it every now and then, but I always have to itch every now and then. It's just more like it liquids up. That's what the issue is. It gets really watery.
Things have to go just right. You know when you've got a 12-second stop happening, just everybody's in sync together.
Yeah, the pit crew that is at concert with the driver and the team, they usually have success. We bring in our crew chief, Larry McReynolds. He's had success in Richmond as a crew chief, winning 3 times this year. And at the point of the season,
It's just irritating. It's just bothersome, you know?
Power polls. How about the pit crews?
Yeah, I mean, Chris, every week we see races being won and lost on pit road. To your point, since we're roughly a fourth of the way through the season, we thought it'd be a good time to rank what these teams are doing on pit road. So let's start with the driver. That's a very important part of it, how they get down pit road into their box and out of their box. Now, this is all the trips they made down in these first 8 races, and we included penalties, and this is the pit crew itself. This is the average of the 4 tire stops the first 8 races. We also included their fastest stop as well as any penalties they had. So the power
Spin gate.
up when you combine the driver and the pit crew.
Yeah, the spin gate race is pretty fun. Richmond just 2011. I just cannot get 2011 out of my head. The fall race 2011, amazing.
You have to factor in, even though it's part of it, all of the adjustment teams are making to their race cars on the first few trips to pit road in an environment where we have no practice.
Absolutely, Larry, and that's another challenge for these teams. The pit crews have to make adjustments. The pit crews have to be perfect on the pit road as well. Let's go back to last week, though. Last week, a little trouble for Ryan Blaney, the final pit stop of the race. You see the hose get caught right there. We are talking fractions of an inch. The hose didn't get all the way back around the race car quite like they wanted to. When it did, it got caught underneath the race car. Had that hose been about an inch further in towards the wall, we would have been fine. He would have been able to get off pit road, no big deal. So the guys on both sides of the pit wall have to be perfect, and the pit stops have to be perfectly coordinated.
Yeah, the spin gate race is a lot of fun. I didn't like Clint Boyer after that for like 2 years. When did I stop hating Clint? I didn't like Clint Boyer for a while. When did I stop hating him, though? I think it was like 2016 when I stopped disliking Boyer.
He's going to weigh his cans. That will tell him exactly how much fuel gets in.
But yeah, I remember I went to a race 2 weeks after that, and I booed at Boyer when he passed by me on the truck, and I think he saw me. I think we like locked eyes.
Give me your best shot.
Go, babe. We are ready to go.
All right, we're trackside. Let's fire these engines up, guys.
And now, race fans, for those most famous words in motorsports, please welcome proud owner of a 2012 Toyota Camry and VIP customer of Mechanicsville Toyota, Todd Thompson.
Gotta love that enthusiasm.
So far this season, who gets to victory lane in the 9th race of the season? Thanks for being with us on race day. Enjoy the race.
Well, the 2014 Watkins Glen race where everyone, that big crash happened and then everyone's red flagged and like everyone got out on the front stretch. That was really cool because I was there for that too. And I like went down and I started like yelling at drivers. I was like, Carl! Hi, Carl! Hi, Carl! I ended up getting waves from both Carl Edwards and Kevin Harvick.
What have you done?
You're a bit ahead of me on TV, but there's still a delay. I'm a bit ahead of you. Then I would like, if that's the case, I would just pause my stream until you get to like where it's synced up, you know? I would just pause it for like a few seconds until it's lined up.
We made the deal too good.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's and get the breakfast you deserve.
the strength of a community. The bonds we build should never be broken.
I'm ahead of you. Yeah, so I would pause my stream to make it lined up with the TV, if that matters.
Truly great.
There were these guys that I used to watch during the MLB playoffs last year, and I would like keep pausing their stream, or like pausing my cable box to make it to where I was exactly lined up with them. I was perfectly synced with them.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's and get the breakfast you deserve.
The lady in black doesn't age. She just gets tougher. And throwback weekend is when she likes to remind all the friends, families, drivers, and dreamers just how they got here. Loud cars, louder colors. Business up front, parties in the back. Over 70 years of history, held together with one famous black stripe. Too tough to tame? Guess you'll have to find out.
Seth Rollins shocking attack on Cesaro. Who's left to oppose the head of the table? It's an all-new Friday Night SmackDown, live at 8 Eastern on Fox.
NASCAR history runs deep in Richmond. And this track, yeah, this one is known for being action-packed. Sometimes you just get it.
Keselowski wins.
And well, sometimes you don't. So who can solve this short track mystery today? Find out next with NASCAR on Fox.
Welcome to Richmond and the Toyota Owners 400 on Fox. 3/4 of a mile, but so difficult, so tricky. And for this season, look at the winningest drivers of 2020. 25 wins among them, and look at that goose egg. That is the total of wins of Keselowski, Elliott, Hamlin, and Harvick so far this year. You would have gotten long odds on that.
Throwback weekend is in 2 to 3 weeks. Hell yeah.
But here we are at a track that has
I'm going to Richmond September to meet Brandon Brown because I'm the owner of Green Tech Angry. Nobody knows it, so please don't tell anyone. Well, you already commented it, so I guess I'll just delete your comment so no one else can read it.
I've been to a racetrack throughout my career that was so hit or miss. One time you show up there, you've got the place figured out. All your
There we go.
race cars working perfect. Maybe you go to victory lane or get a great finish. The next time you come back, say, let's just put the same setup in. No, it doesn't work. There's just something about how you break into these corners and how you set that nose on those front springs that is so difficult to do consistently, not just lap to lap, but each time you come back here race to race.
Spot on, Jeff. More than any place, you go back and you start thinking about when you go to these racetracks, all right, what do I need to hit? What were the points? When I won there last, how did I do that? And you just get out there and really struggle to duplicate what you were doing, finding that grip, making that baby turn, rolling the middle. Both ends of this racetrack, drastically different, very, very difficult to get a hold of.
It's partly unrepeatable because it's unpredictable. We race here at night, then we race here in the day. We have a ton of caution flags. We have no caution flags, but the stage breaks. You just never know. All right, dial tone, who you got?
I got Brad K. Let's get him on here. Hey, Brad K., it's boy. You're recording up at the booth. You got us? Yeah, what's up, Clint? Man, you, hopefully.
I'm gonna be so happy. Green flag 315. Yep.
Beat up a little bit last weekend in Martinsville, but starting 20th because of that. What's your plan? How you going to get up there and compete for the win?
Yeah, got a lot of cars to pass, unfortunately, but, last year we started 10th, and we got up in the top 2 or 3 there in a few laps, so.
My dad wants me to rinse my eyes.
We got to keep the fenders on it. 400 laps is a long time, and work our way up there, Clint.
All right, buddy, we'll be watching. Good luck. Make sure you get your pit speed dialed in. It's really important. No mistakes.
Is that what he meant?
Good luck, buddy.
Thanks, bud.
Brad will roll off 20th today. Here is today's Toyota starting grid. It's a tall Toyota front row. Between Mark Truex and Denny Hamlin.
Is that what he meant by rinse my eye?
Chase Elliott has been a runner-up here, and William Byron top 10 the last 6 races of the Chevys.
Yeah, Joey Logano, two-time Richmond winner, starting 5th alongside him. 2017 Richmond winner, Kyle Larson. Row 4 right here.
Why am I still getting messages showing up on here? I thought I like. I mean, he's not saying anything that it's like personal, but it's like, come on.
Number 5 has 9 Richmond victories between them, Harvick and Busch. Let's check in with our crew chief, Larry McReynolds.
Well, Mike, if you think it's a mystery for the drivers, you ought to be one of those crew chiefs. All the things they have to think about adjustments, they have to think about when to make that green flag stop. The driver can help me, though. Let's go to our Ford Performance car. One of the adjustments a driver can make is brake bias. He can go front to rear. Also, though, he can adjust left to right. These are things that driver can do, Regan Smith, that can help that car until the next pit stop.
Larry's been unseasonably quiet for Kyle Busch so far this year. That's the bad news for him. The good news is Richmond, perhaps one of his best racetracks. Runner-up yesterday in the Truck Series race. 30 career starts here. Average finish is 6.8. Look for him to make some noise today. Jamie?
For Brian Blaney's coming off one of his best performances of the year last week at Martinsville. Now he finds himself at his worst racetrack. His best finish here, 17th. So how are they going to improve on that? Well, his crew chief Todd Gordon put Brad Keselowski's exact...
You want Chase to get that win? I'd love for Chase to get that win. I mean, he's starting third. I think it could happen. Short tracks are more his thing. Honestly, everywhere is more his thing. He's really good. He's pretty good everywhere. You know, you think about it.
80 laps with a competition caution at lap 30. The pace car is in. Truex, Hamlin, lead them to the line.
Here we go. Green flag. Damn, Truex got a really good start there.
What happened to Hamlin?
Yeah, what the hell?
Grip level just didn't have those tires cleaned up. We've seen that a lot here in Richmond.
Like, Chase just does good everywhere.
Hamlin recovers for third behind Truex and Elliott. Could he have missed a shift coming to green?
Yeah, it's definitely possible there, Mike, and we'll have to get some radio.
Red Sox or the White Sox win. Motherfucker.
If that's the case, I think he just spun the tires.
Well, but that can. You're right. He did spin the tires the way I saw.
White Sox just won.
Trying to get that grip back underneath of you. Oh, the same time you're trying to shift a gear, that can play into that. So maybe a bit of both.
6th place. Harvick and Byron as Justin Haley coasts into his pit stall. No drive.
When you come to a track like Richmond, long runs, we all know long runs are important. So because of that, air pressure, Jeff, you really want to start with low air. That's
I don't like Richmond being a day race. It's supposed to be a night race. Do they have a competition caution? Yes, lap 30.
Engineering out the splitter heights and all those things. But man, if you miss it the slightest bit, it's very easy to get behind here early in this first run.
Denny Hamlin back up to where he started. Let's go back to the start and have another look at this. Control car is Truex.
You got to remember he's reacting off of the pole center mark Truex when he leaves.
And I just wonder if maybe he wasn't just a little bit late to the gas. I didn't hear any. I think he just didn't quite anticipate. I love that shot of the racetrack, but I just think he missed on the anticipation of the restart, and then what that does is make you squeeze in that throttle a little bit harder and spin those tires.
Well, you're just such at a disadvantage in that situation because, again, you're responding, you're reacting to that pole center leaving, and then all of a sudden you get on the gas too much, and once they start spinning, you can't get it back underneath them.
Truex ain't gonna win again. He probably is. That's what it looks like to me.
Starting to go backwards right now. Is this car going away, or is it going to come to him later?
And it falls right back into the mystery that we were talking about in that conversation leading into this race. It's all about the front tires, the load that you get through those things. These cars, for whatever reason, they don't want to change directions and roll that middle of the corner very well at this racetrack. Very, very challenging as a driver in that car to work your brakes, work your throttle, get that car to turn through the middle.
And right now, the 3 Hendrick cars that started furthest to the front are all running behind behind the position.
I sure hope not, too. If he fucking wins this race, it's gonna suck.
I can see that this 9 of Chase Elliott's tight. You can tell that because he's already trying to move up.
What I'm hoping for today is that another yesterday. The first stage goes by really quickly. Green flag run all throughout the first stage besides the competition caution. And then after that, that's when we see cautions like every 2 laps.
Well, certainly play out if you get some cautions, and that helped. But speaking of caution, you got a competition caution coming at lap 30. That'll help him, and he'll make some adjustments there.
You know, guys, when you look at Ryan Blaney in that 12 car that was racing with Chase Elliott, really anxious to see how Ryan was going to run here. He has never even had a top 15 finish. I talked to one of his engineers this week, and they said they are totally just puzzled as to why they can't give Ryan what he's looking for at this 3/4 mile track.
Yeah, that's incredible, Larry. 9 starts and not a single top 15 finish. Brad Keselowski has now picked up 5 positions from where he started 13 laps ago.
Just getting a lot of adjustments on pit road.
So trucks don't blast.
Maybe even some height adjustments.
At least they have a competition caution so trucks doesn't just... Well, I mean, Hamlin had issues on that start. I don't know what the fuck happened there, but he's back up to second within a second of Truex. So I feel like he's not too far out of a shot of catching back up.
Oh, hey, Pat. Toyota, let's go places.
These are the people who work on the front lines. They need a network that's built right. That's why we created Verizon Frontline.
Bruh, 8 ads always.
For first responders.
8 ads?
America's most reliable network. Built for real interoperability and built for 5G. It's America's #1 network in public safety. Verizon Frontline. Built right for first responders.
And there you have it.
Okay, Key.
McDonald's new crispy chicken.
Why do rap songs have a producer tag at the beginning of them? I've always wondered that. It's like you'd think they would just not have that.
From the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich. You'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich.
I saw somebody edited one where it's like it was like 30 seconds of just producer tags after producer tag. It was pretty funny.
What are these?
Coca-Cola flavors, ma'am.
Are you saying it's possible for a Coke to be part cherry and part vanilla?
Yes.
At the same time.
I know. Coke flavors are almost too delicious to be true.
I should fight the strongest guy there is.
Fox NASCAR is sponsored by Toyota. Let's go places.
I see clouds overhead, but I don't think it's supposed to be raining. I don't think we're supposed to run into any rain delays today. But I'll check.
Blaney has taken third.
Last night I was watching a stream where if you donate $5, it plays a fair strike to wake the streamer up, and now he's doing it all week. Bro, that sounds so funny. There's this guy, Asian Andy, where he goes around, like, he goes around with the text-to-speech donations, like, with a speaker. But he also, one time, like, he was sleeping. Or no, he's done it a few times where he's sleeping, and he puts the speaker up so high, and people are just supposed to send donations. And it's fucking hilarious. It's so funny. One time he did it in a hotel room, which was even more hilarious. So, like, people are fucking hearing him. But Asian Andy, he goes around in public with the text-to-speech, and people just say the fucking worst things possible in the text-to-speech, and it just plays really loudly. And if someone donates him $100, he has to rip off his shirt. And no matter where he is, it's fucking hilarious. But his fans are also pretty cool too. Like one time he went out like fishing with just some random dude that he never met before, and then like the chat like donated the dude like so much money. It was pretty damn awesome. Yeah, it doesn't say it's supposed to rain, but it does look like there's some rain clouds overhead. No, it's looking good till the end. Yeah, we're not gonna have any rain. He's got 1 million subs. Who are you watching?
There's a great story this week on Austin Dillon, where he said that this used to be the track that he most feared coming to, and now it's his most favorite racetrack in the world.
Well, and that's what I talked about in our opening, about this place being a mystery. But man, when you do find something, whether it's a setup or something you're doing as a driver, and you can repeat it.
All right, we're getting close to the competition caution. I wonder if I have an app where I can change my LED lights from my phone. Truth behind the lies. Yeah, I've never heard of that guy.
Jamie? Regan, excuse me.
Well, Jeff, you talk about the 3-car and Austin Dillon. When they found what they found was actually in 2017. They had the opportunity to tire test here. Justin Alexander, as crew chief, said ever since that day, we have been spot on at this racetrack. And his eyes lit up this morning, too, when I talked to him about this racetrack. They were very pumped.
Top 6 in 3 of the last 4 races here. Top 6 finish. I'd put him at more than a 60-to-1 shot.
Oh, heck yeah. That's where you want to put your money, is on a long shot.
All right, here we come to the competition caution.
Tell you what, we don't see a lot of testing anymore. So those Goodyear tire tests, and when they get those opportunities, boy, you better take advantage of it. It sounds to me like Austin Dillon, that team, certainly did that in that tire test here at Richmond.
So the competition caution coming next time by. Garrett Smithley is in the free pass position. He's been having a side-by-side battle with his teammate for that spot, Josh Balicki. 13th here. Kyle Busch moving ahead of Bubba Wallace. There's the Tubi cam on board Kurt Busch and the caution.
There's the competition caution. What if Austin Dillon wins? That'd be pretty cool. I'd love that. I love Austin Dillon. I met Austin Dillon.
Would you like to win some money? Yes. Not you. You got any money left? It's mine.
Oh yeah, I gotta do Clint's stage 2 thing. I don't have much time left. I gotta do that like right now. Okay. How much time do I have left to do that? An hour. Yeah, I gotta do it now. Of these short track drivers, who will have the best finishing position in stage 2? Blaney, Elliott, Hamlin, Truex, Logano, or Larson? I think Truex. Of these drivers, who will have the fastest lap by the end of stage 2? Kyle Busch, Harvick, or Keselowski? I think Keselowski. How many cautions will there be by the end of stage 2? Well, there's already 1. I'm gonna say 4. Which of the 4 Joe Gibbs Racing drivers will finish in the top 5 at Stage 2? More than one, none. Hamlin, Busch, Truex, or Bell. More than one or none? I think more than one.
That race car took him about 10 laps to come in, fighting rear grip right now. Jamie?
Which manufacturer will have the most cars in the top 10 of Stage 2? Toyota, Chevy, Ford, or Thai? I'm gonna say... Right now it's Chevy. I'm gonna say Chevy. Hamlin wins the race off pit road. Nice. Which team will have the most drivers in the top 5 by the end of Stage 2? Or which team will have the most drivers in the top 5 of Stage 2? Hendrick, Gibbs, Penske, or Stewart-Haas, or Ty? I think Gibbs. Submit.
If sweat is your body's natural way of cooling itself down, then condensation is a beer's natural way of saying, drink me. Michelob Ultra, now with a new look.
There once was a colt who was raised by goats. He struggled at first on the snow, the rocks, and the rivers. Then he became strong, capable of handling any terrain. And the colt became a bronco. With 7 available goat modes that adapt the vehicle to go over any type of terrain, this is the all-new Bronco Sport.
Did you know that Geico's whole 15 minutes thing, that came from me? Really? My first idea was, in 1/4 of an hour, your savings will tower. Over you, figuratively speaking. But that's not catchy, is it? That's not going to swim about in your brain. So I thought, what about 15 minutes, 15%? Serendipity.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Yeah, Reggie. It's always tough having to say goodbye.
Whoa, hold up.
Oh, the honey butter chicken biscuit is $1.99 all month.
This is great. I'm never leaving now.
We made the deal too good.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's. And get the
I won't be able to be with you, Talladega, because I'm going to my dad's. But you're still going to watch it? That's good. At least you're watching the race. You know, even if you can't watch my streams, you got to still be watching them races. My stream is here for the people who don't have Fox Sports 1, NBC Sports, or any of that stuff, or don't even have cable at all. So they can come into the YouTube stream, see the leaderboard, and at least be able to hear the audio, and then just hang out in the chat. Richmond is really starting to wear out. When was the last repave? I don't even know when the last repave was, but the last good Richmond race wasn't since, like, fucking 2016, you know?
Under caution at the completion of the competition caution, your Ford Performance Track Facts. Ford has 30 wins at Richmond.
I think they need to repave Atlanta. I'm in the minority there. Most people are saying don't repave Atlanta. Don't repave Atlanta. For a while, yeah, I agreed with that. But at this point, I feel like they should just repave Atlanta. You know? You're watching it here.
You'll see by a full second. 11-9. That is getting it done right there. And it plays right into what we were talking about at the top of the show. The importance of pit road right here. You saw it right there firsthand. Put him in the lead. Now he's got the track position. Now he won't be the one that's spinning the tires because of a reaction. It's going to be Martin Truex.
All right, one penalty. Daniel Suarez had an uncontrolled tire on his number 99, so he'll start in the back. And a correction. Anthony Alfredo was on the lead lap at the time of the caution, so that means Garrett Smithley will get the free pass, and there goes the tire from the 99.
The guy running after.
The fact that Atlanta gets 2 races this year is a crime. That racetrack is boring. Oh, it's just right as Kentucky was starting to get good. Kentucky sucked for a long time. Like, the 2019-2020 Kentucky races were really good. Just as they got good, they took it away, you know?
routine of Truex.
Wait, what happened to Suarez? I wasn't paying attention. I saw that his car was on screen, but I didn't see what happened.
Oh, yeah, but that opens up the door for Joey Logano to get to the outside of Truex.
Puts me right back into the what we saw on pit road. If I'm Martin Truex right now, biting my lip a little bit. Dang it, guys. Such tight corners racing off the turn.
You got a loose tire, got a penalty? Oh.
Especially on these restarts with cars on your outside.
You know, I expected more guys to start
Suarez.
inside lane, but
I think Suarez is going to win a race either this year or next year.
maybe it's just for
I think he's going to win a stage this year, though. I think didn't he already win a stage this year?
What I was saying, what you see right there, you can take the real estate. You need that real estate moving up off the
He was leading a lot of laps at Bristol.
this guy, the two, Brad Keselowski, we talked about it and talked to him at the start of this show. Man, he runs so good here, and he is making his way up through there, Mike.
Now, he started 20th, Jeff, and that is due to the matrix NASCAR uses when we don't have qualifying. It's a combination of point standing position, prior race finish at Martinsville, and fastest lap ranking at Martinsville. So he started 20th, but
yeah, he won stage 2 of the Bristol Dirt Race, I believe. I know he led a lot of laps, but I think he's going to win another stage this year. Even if he didn't win one already, I think he's going to win another one.
We saw right behind the 2-car. We talked about those that did great on pit road, but the 4-car, Kevin Harvick there, he got blocked in, had a little issue on that stop, lost some spots.
They should start making a stat for stage wins, just so you can see how many like stage wins a driver has in their career, like on Racing Reference.
Kyle Larson's 5 crew was a 17.78 compared to a lot of 12 to 13 second pit stops.
Not too good.
Jamie?
Well, to follow up with that on the 5-car, he was really tight in the center, and the splitter was getting into the track, so Cliff Daniels' crew chief decided to put a packer in to get that splitter off the racetrack, and that's why they had such a long stop.
There's the rest of the story.
Yeah, exactly.
And you need to use that opportunity. Do not wait to the end of the race. Don't let this, continue to hold you back. You need to pounce on it, get the adjustment done early, but you have the rest of the race.
And then take that first opportunity to make the biggest adjustment.
Yeah. As for Denny Hamlin, we went back through all of their pit stops this season, and the one they just made was their second fastest of the entire year, and look what it got them.
Well, I appreciate it right now, but I need that again at the end of this race when the money's on the line.
Shane Bieber is the first pitcher to record at least 10 strikeouts in each of his 4 starts of the season, ever. That's pretty cool. Gotta love Shane Bieber. Hey, you gonna be quiet? Thank you. No, shut the fuck up. I just said thank you. Don't make me regret saying thank you. Hey! Hey! Okay, hey!
To me, that he's going to the outside now, moving forward around the outside of the 9 of Chase.
You just don't get it. Motherfuckers just don't get it.
See right there in position. Whoa, so close. That's where you got to pin him down. If you can just get to their right rear, now he's going to get in there. If you can roll around there, take that real estate away that I talked about. See, now he's going to complete the pass.
That's my dog. That's Mercy's barking.
And as he did that, they got loose.
Yeah, that tight condition.
I can tell between their barks.
And here, more than any, you want to talk about frustrating, Mike. Here, more than anything, that old girl, she's tight in the middle, and you won't turn. As soon as you stand on the gas, now the thing wants to spin out. Back to that conversation. Which one is it? What will help you the most? I need both.
And I need it now, right? So Bell holds 6th. Hamlin with a second lead over Logano.
The other thing you have to pay attention to.
I've been live for 54 minutes. Doesn't feel like it.
Rolling to take a ride with Denny Hamlin out front.
You can see out of the gas real early, tapers that brake all the way to the center until it's time to pick up the throttle. Look at that, 50% throttle almost all the way out to the wall. Only wide open on this front straightaway for just a couple seconds.
What I see that I like the most is the brake. Very little brake input tells me the car's rolling nice. That enables him to get off that brake pedal, save that brake temperature in them tires. Oh, by the way, that helps on.
Why does my head hurt now? God damn it. It's like it's one thing after another. It's my eye, my arm, and now my head.
Easy right now. It's just so smooth, under control. Car's very stable.
Okay, now my head doesn't hurt anymore. I guess it was just a very quick headache. It came in and came out.
Yeah, we talk about short run, long run. I'll tell you what, Brad Keselowski and the three of Austin Dillon have very good long run cars.
He's continuing to see Chase Elliott struggling right there, and I think he's still tight, Jeff. You can see that car have a lot of wheel in it, then it wants to snap and get loose.
Dude, that rain cloud looks big as fuck. It says there's no rain in the forecast, but I mean, that cloud's big as fuck.
So let's not ignore William Byron, who sits in fourth place. What are they thinking on the 20th?
And now the headache's back. Oh, it went away. Okay. And now it's back. Oh, and now it's gone. This is a weird headache.
And that's these teams analyzing that same telemetry that we were looking at and looking at who's fast and trying to compare your driver to their driver and feed some of that information back over the radio.
Smart move right there by Kevin Harvick. You know, we talked about Chase struggling with a tight condition. If you can get to his outside right there, take that position away, that racetrack away on the exit, he'll have to lift.
What is big?
That's how you make the pass.
Now beginning to close in just a bit on Denny Hamlin.
What's big? The lump on my eye, or? Actually, I don't think it's that big anymore. Rain cloud? Oh, yeah.
You're into your shows, right?
Yeah, it says there's no rain in the forecast. I checked the radar. It says nothing. But that rain cloud says something else. Yeah, like that's a big-ass rain cloud.
He's stealing my scene. And if you have Xfinity Internet, Flex is included. So your entertainment starts at free. So go on, get really into your shows. You need lotion. Xfinity. It's a way better way to watch.
All right, guys, no insurance talk on beach day.
I'm down.
Yes, please.
Don't get me wrong, I love my RV, but insuring it is such a hassle.
Same with my boat. The insurance bills are through the roof.
Be cool. I wish I could group my insurance stuff. The house, the car, the RV.
Like a cluster. An insurance cluster.
Yeah, I doubt that exists.
The bundle! It's a bundle and it saves you money!
Oh, will I try onboards? Nah, fuck it. I don't want to risk the copyright, and it makes my stream even like that's just more data being sent to the stream. Oh my god, why is there so many fucking shootings? 3 people dead in Wisconsin. Why? Can we stop killing people? Like, what the fuck? Why does this shit keep happening?
Don't worry, Carl. Things are looking up. Visit Amerisave.com now. Lower mortgage rates mean higher.
Probably when it comes to Nashville weekend, I probably will. Because I know that they have a lot more onboard cameras for that weekend. Or no, they have a lot more. Like, that's when they're bringing back, like, the battle cam.
Lower mortgage rates mean higher savings.
The new Kentucky Fried Chicken Sandwich with brioche buns, mayo, pickles, and a quarter-pound filet.
But no, like, during the Las Vegas Xfinity race, I had the onboards on there. And then, like, the stream didn't get taken down, but, like, there was a few minutes where the stream was just, like, off air because of the copyright. So I was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna risk that anymore.
On FS1, a great MLB doubleheader. The Nationals take on the NL East leading Mets at 3 Eastern. Then at 7, the Rangers battle the White Sox. It's all on FS1 and the Fox Sports app. 62 laps complete in Richmond. Denny Hamlin leading Joey Logano by about that same 1.3 seconds. What's going on with the leader?
The easiest I can take care of the rear tires. That's just something I haven't
Huge crash on lap 1 of the IndyCar race.
And I think Denny's one of the best at taking care of rear tires, especially at this racetrack. So, that's really good information back to the crew chief to see, okay, is there an adjustment of air pressure or something that we might be able to do to help that drive off?
Look at the speed difference in just 20 green flag laps.
I tell you, Mike, this place for about one lap has incredible grip in those tires, and it starts to fall off really fast.
Wow, look at
Unbelievable.
that. Massive difference.
The biggest thing a crew chief has to be here is a salesman. I know you're spinning your tires, but you're spinning them less than the competition.
But that is so true. And very important, too. Attitude goes so far in this deal in any sport, but this racetrack, the frustrations, there is no perfect setup. You got two corners that are drastically different than one another. Keeping your driver cool, keeping him in the game, keeping him pumped up is a big, big part.
Alex Bowman put some pressure on Brad Keselowski.
Bowman is up 6 spots since the restart. Make that 7 as he moves into 8th place.
We're definitely starting to see some consistency and some fast race cars out of that 48. Ally Chevrolet, we saw it last week, and then, of course, the loose wheel at the end really hurt him.
You saw him wrap that bottom right there.
Ooh.
Brad kind of moved up and tried something different. You see how Brad's not on the bottom right there, struggling. If you get down there in 1 and 2, it's almost kind of like Atlanta, what we talked about. You get down there, lock onto that train track down there, and hook that yellow line, man, feels good.
Now, Bowman's only seen 1.2 seconds of fall off from his best lap to his last lap. Leader Denny Hamlin.
Kyle Busch running in 12th. He needs to pick up. RJ, who's your favorite driver?
He could take off and really put down, lay down some fast laps. So when you're back in traffic, you're maneuvering through that traffic. You got all the disturbed air back there also. So you don't normally put the best laps together on a restart.
Oh, Kyle Busch batting with Chase Elliott right now.
Here's 11th place.
Oh, come on, get past him. Use that lap car. There we go. Nice.
And the lap car of Josh Bilicki stays up high and out of the way.
This is certainly the point in the run. He's starting to move around, finding. You see right there. See his right sides on those hash marks. I've always told people there, for whatever reason, there's a lot of juice right there, a lot of grip. Seems like there. Now you get down here in 1 and 2, kind of the same thing. But for me, I had to diamond off the exit. I had to shoot back across and keep my car flat. And what that means on the throttle, you want to get that left rear down and digging.
Keep an eye on this 47-42 battle. They were very close to contact coming off turn number 4. Ricky Stenhouse and Ross Chastain.
A couple of aggressive drivers.
Neither one of those guys will back down.
That is for 14th position.
Well, Ross Chastain, we know, we've documented this in the past, needs a good run. And he's putting one together here. That car looks strong, the 42. Unfortunately for Chase Elliott, things are not going the right direction. So gonna have to really dissect down those details and that handling and see if they can't make another major adjustment. Jamie, you have something on the note?
Yeah, on that first stop for the 9 of Chase Elliott, they just made an air pressure adjustment in the right rear, very slight. But now he's saying his biggest problem is that the entry to the corner is worse. They said, I guess we'll just have to go back on that.
7 to go in stage 1.
Well, that goes right back to what you were saying, Clint. Be careful what you fix because it can then accentuate something else that you.
Hey, be quiet.
Not going to be a problem, but in this case, they probably tried to free him up through the center, and then that made his entry real loose.
And it's one of the hardest things as a driver in that car. You know the crew chief, he's capable and willing and wants to change that thing. He's going to take a swing at it, and you know in the back of your mind, man, I don't know. When I have both of these,
shut the fuck up. I don't think Ross is still ready for the Cup Series. Me neither. Unfortunately.
What Joey Logano's trying to do is straighten out that front straightaway and that exit
Because Ross is like my second favorite driver. So.
So it looked to me like maybe Logano carried a lot of speed into the center, went up the race.
RJ, who's your favorite driver? Ah, shit.
All right, 68 degrees and a mostly cloudy day, but we are beginning to see the sun poke through here from time to time.
And that is just a crew chief's nightmare. You're trying to adjust to certain circumstances, what your driver's telling you, and as soon as you get a plan together, all of a
Well, I
sudden,
became a huge Ross fan after I met him. But I also wanted him to win that Darlington race, that Xfinity Darlington race in 20. You're a Bubba fan? I love Bubba.
They're probably going to hurt you. Usually make your problem worse.
15th through 17th here as Elliott continues to backslide. He restarted 6th.
See right here in front of him, Tyler Reddick. I heard reports.
Why am I getting emails from people that I don't even know?
Slow getting into the corner trying to roll.
Truex around the outside of Logano. Lap car ahead. That drops to the bottom. That's
Oh, Joey missed the bottom right there. Moved up. Gonna run him up the track a little bit.
once Truex can get to that quarter panel.
All right, final lap of stage 1. Here we go.
Mess with his line. He should be able to get this position. There he goes.
EJ McLeod staying way up high and out of the way. Okay, last lap for stage 1.
So they're going to race each other pretty hard right here, I think.
Oh, Hamlin just gave the bumper to a lapped car coming out of turn 2. That's Corey LaJoie.
And you know, Corey, he's fighting to stay in that lead lap.
And he just might do it. Here they come to the line to complete the stage.
Oh.
And I think
Denny.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Denny Hamlin.
So Hamlin wins stage 1.
So score 1 for the hometown.
Hamlin has so many points, he got to get that win, yeah. But even if he doesn't, he's good, you know. When was the last time he won? I don't even remember, honestly. Talladega, yeah. I gotta piss.
Applebee's Irresistibles are back. Dig in for just $8.99. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood. It's Gutfeld.
A brand new show and a brand new Greg.
And cancel culture is canceled.
Well, it's time to return the favor. That's our job. To scare the people who delight in scaring you.
Gutfeld. Weeknights on Fox News Channel.
Refinancing your mortgage through Credible.com could save you thousands in interest or reduce your monthly payments, leaving more money and time for the things that matter most. You could get pre-qualified mortgage refinance rates from multiple lenders.
Visit Credible.com to see how much you could save.
Here's a great deal on a better SUV. Just $147 a month to lease your new all-wheel drive 2021 Toyota RAV4 LE. Just $147 a month for 36 months at Burdick Toyota in Cicero. Shop BurdickToyota.com.
The weather here in central New York can be pretty unpredictable. Rain, sun, or snow, we never know what to expect. One thing you can count on is Warner Sales and Service. We're here to help you get through the toughest part of the year. That's why we sell and service your Bobcat and Hustler turf equipment. It's the toughest and most trusted equipment on the market. You can't depend on Mother Nature, but you can always depend on Warner Sales and Service. Stop by and see us, just off Route 365 in Rome. Warner Sales and Service, more reliable than the weather, and a place where quality still counts.
National Maintenance offers affordable cleaning and disinfection services for commercial businesses and residential properties. We can design a custom cleaning program to meet your needs while providing a...
You don't think Alfredo's ready yet? Well, I don't disagree with that in any stretch of the imagination. Remember when Kyle Busch used to be good at Richmond? Yeah, me too. I miss that shit. Back in 2018, sweeping the races.
Fully inspected, so you know why they're good to go. BillyWhitakerTrucks.com.
Here's a great deal on a better SUV. Buy your new all-wheel drive 2021 Toyota RAV4 LE for just $26,490 after $12.50 TMS cash applied at Burdick.
I don't even think Alfredo was ready for Xfinity Series.
Say,
Thanks for watching Fox 68 WSYT.
I mean, Alfredo was never even a contender in the Xfinity series. Like, he was never even up front. Like,
Free. That's right. TurboTax Free Edition is free. Free. Free, free, free.
I have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Now, there's Skyrizi. With Skyrizi, 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clearer skin at 4 months after just 2 doses.
Skyrizi may increase your risk of infections and lower your ability to fight them. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, such as fevers, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or coughs, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine.
That thing is everything. Now is the time to ask your dermatologist about Skyrizi.
the only crazy thing that happened to him was he flipped, which is, yeah, I mean, I remember that. That was so funny.
Denny Hamlin in the 11 has led 52 laps. Wants to work
Kyle is basically, I'm not even going to read that comment. I'm going to delete that comment. Just, I can't even have that negative energy around here.
tires to stay under him longer. Basically what everybody wants. Track bar and air pressure. The 19 center is too tight. He can't point off the corner. And
Kyle Busch gained 4 spots on pit road right there. Nice.
Enters your Ram race off pit road. Kyle Busch, the big winner there. Kevin Harvick picks up 2. And we looked back at Harvick's first pit stop where he lost a bunch of spots, and it turned out he had to wait for the last car in the lead lap
NASCAR.
to get into his box before Harvick could leave.
Harvick wearing glasses in the car.
Say we dial up stage 1 winner. Hey, Denny, this is the guys up in the Fox Sports booth. You got us?
Sorry, A-Mate, you just can't have that negative energy around here.
Same story. Man, you guys are just flawless right now. The car looks great. Great pit stops. And you're out there set still, but it's early. So tell me, how do you approach this to get yourself in position?
BJ McLeod's the leader.
Just trying to keep up with the racetrack. I think they got a good baseline here. Us at 19, and I'm not sure where the rest of the teammates are, but I feel like our car is pretty good. Just got to fine tune it a little bit and keep up with the track as it changes.
All right, man. Thanks for talking to us. Good luck the rest of the way.
We didn't have the heart to tell him the stage 1 winner hasn't won.
No, I did not.
All right,
I'll leave that for you next time.
The stage 1 winner has not won since when? Last year. Whoops.
Just being honest, I'm a lifelong Kyle fan. Hate it, but the results show that. Just can't have. Don't even want to think about it.
Because it's that strength
Not even gonna think about it.
to make something good, truly great.
I've got moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Now there's Skyrizi.
Things are getting clearer. I feel free to bear my skin. Yeah, that's all me. Nothing and me go hand in hand. Nothing on my skin. That's my new plan.
Nothing is everything.
Achieve clearer skin with Skyrizi. 3 out of 4 people achieve 90%.
TBH Kyle Busch winning every year.
Nearly 9 out of 10 sustained it through 1 year. And
Last year,
4 doses a year.
Kyle Busch winning every year isn't done yet for fans. I think, I definitely think he's still going to win a race this year. I don't have really, I'm not concerned much about him getting a win. I think it's still going to happen this year. It's just when. How many cities are you up to now? I'm not even at 18%. But, yeah, I played it a few days ago, but I haven't really played it that much recently.
It's always tough having to say goodbye.
Whoa, hold up.
Oh, the honey butter chicken biscuit is $1.99 all month.
This is great. I'm never leaving now.
We made the deal too good.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's and get the breakfast you deserve.
Get the part you need from the comfort of your garage. Order online or via our mobile app with advanced same day. Get same day pickup, same day curbside, or same day delivery. Advance your auto. Advance Auto Parts.
Who's USAA made for?
It's made for this guy, a veteran who honorably served. And it's made for her. She's serving now. We made it for all branches and all ranks, whether they served one tour or made a career of it. We also made USAA for military spouses and their kids. USAA is easy to work with and can save you money on auto, home, and renters insurance. Become a member today. Call us USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
Austin Syndic is almost in the top 20. Fuck Syndic. It's hot as fuck up here. Did you see the Jake Paul fight? No, I didn't. Fuck Jake Paul. He's a rapist. I don't get how he's not in full time, but next year he will, yeah. Wait, is he in the 21 next year?
There are better-known tractors in the world than Coyote. Ones with bigger names, longer histories, more popular hats, cute toy lines. But there's not a single tractor ever been built that's better equipped to do the dirty work. So we'll let the others keep their squeaky clean images. And we'll focus on what really matters. Coyote, we dig dirt.
My fucking eye. God damn, this shit is annoying.
Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex, second career stage win at Richmond for Hamlin.
Why is the screen black?
BJ McLeod got the free pass. Josh Bilicki did not stop and took the wave around. Pace car is in. Here they come. The Geico restart zone.
Oh, there we go. I thought BJ McLeod was the leader. What happened? Did you guys have that too? Was the screen black for you guys too? Matty D still I hope is full time. I think he will be. Screen black. Was that just for me or was that for everyone? I don't feel bad if it's for everyone. You know? I feel a lot better when everyone else has the same technical difficulties as I do.
Great pit stop. +4 for them guys.
Jimmy Johnson spun out.
Fourth place, Blaney around the outside.
Oh, it did go black.
Bowman going to the inside of William Byron. Tell you what, that 48 car is fast today.
Alex Bowman just ran his fastest lap of the race.
See Kyle Busch.
Everyone's watching the IndyCar race right now.
Taking advantage of that good pit stop, but also taking advantage of that car, how good it rolls around the outside. Oh, maybe spoke a little too soon right there through the center.
He thought they were going to blue ball us. Well, luckily it's on FS1 this week. Wait, what? Why is stage 2 longer than stage 1? Stage 1 was 80 laps, stage 2 is 155 laps. That doesn't make much sense. I feel like the stages should be equal laps. I feel like they need to kind of like fix up how the stages laps are. I feel like the stages need to be even laps, like an even number of laps. They both need to be the same amount of laps. And, like, Stage 2 should end at halfway. Like, every week, Stage 2 should end at halfway. You know? Bowman might win. That'd be awesome.
Just don't tell me.
Sixth place, Kevin Harvick. Down to the inside. Harvick is the only car in the top 10 that is not from one of this season's.
Oh, yeah, WinVal. So, actually, you probably can't see it as well, right? I'll just show you the picture. Look at this shit. Look at my eye. It's all puffy and shit. It was really bothering me, so I was itching it. And then I accidentally itched it with my disposable. And then it, the juice got into my eye a little bit, and that burned really bad. And then this little puffy thing started happening with my eye. It doesn't burn anymore. It's just like, it gets really watery. You know?
saw some speed out of that car on that last run, so that continues. I don't know if they made any adjustments, Greg Alex, and that team on pit road, but right now things are really rolling well.
Yeah, Jimmy Johnson, I hear he just spun out.
Keselowski at ninth under fire from Christopher Bell. And the lead is tightened up.
Got a battle for the lead right here.
All over Denny Hamlin from the start, and it's such a tough place to be if you're the leader of Denny Hamlin. You know you've got to save these tires. You don't want to push it too hard, but you got your teammate who you know you might have to race.
Oh, here comes Truex for the lead.
Now here comes Truex, gets to the outside.
But he has that lap car right there. There we go, Hamlin. Yeah, lap car. Ruined Truex's momentum. Damn. Oh, but here he comes.
Was added yesterday in response to the tragedy in Indianapolis. That whole company racing and working with heavy hearts.
He's just rolling better than him. Beats him with the gas.
Aggressive goes around. Aggressive goes around.
And right now, if you look in your rearview mirror near Mark Truex Jr., you see that 22 of Logano coming into the picture. You want to get this pass made and made quick, but it's also your teammate.
I love the commentators' weird things that they say. Man, James Small is turning out to be a pretty good replacement crew chief for Pern. Well, last year he wasn't, but this year, yeah.
More than two good battles on the racetrack right now, and folks, please don't blame us.
You wish Rick Allen was full-time? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if I wish he was or not.
Happened in 2019.
but what does that do? That just goes back into your playbook.
I would love like a full-time broadcast, like just that runs for the whole season, and it doesn't like switch off midway. But I do like the change in broadcasters.
And utilize those fresh new tires and that 2-second gap that possibly is built up there from somebody on old tires.
So Larry, if we stay green, what's your plan for this second stage?
Yeah, Mike, the fuel window is about 105 to 115 laps. But what they're going to do, they will split this stage into thirds. So what they'll do...
IndyCar commentary is good. Yeah, isn't that Lee Diffie who does that?
Around lap 138, again at lap 186, that gets you to the end of stage 2.
You'd love all 6 guys together. It'd be all 7 guys.
When first tried here by Ricky Stenhouse and crew chief Brian Patty when they were
I think Burton really doesn't belong in the booth, in my opinion. Well, the thing about the NBC booth is that it gets to the point where, like, honestly, sometimes like I don't even know who I'm listening to. I mean, obviously Rick Allen's voice is pretty easy, but like when it's Burton, Earnhardt, and Letarte, sometimes I get confused on who's even talking.
Are you saying it's possible for a Coke to be part cherry and part vanilla?
Would you rather own your own mountain or your own lake, and why? That's a good question. I don't fucking know. Probably a lake would be nicer, but a mountain would be away from everyone. Well, no, either way it could be away from everyone. Like, do I get to have a house there?
We made the deal too good.
How long would you need to hold onto a raw peeled potato before you had a mental breakdown because of it? A raw peeled potato. How long do I need to hold on to it for a fucking have a mental breakdown? I don't know. I mean, how long would you need to hold anything before you had a mental breakdown? Like, if you had, like, if I had to hold this remote in my hand until I just literally could not fucking handle it anymore. Like, I bet that'd take a few days. I'm going lake, I'd just be out on a boat every day. Yeah, I think so, too. But the mountains are nice. How about a lake in a mountain?
Built on America's most reliable network. Built for real interoperability and built for 5G. It's America's #1 network in public safety. Verizon Frontline.
Do they have lakes on mountains?
First responders.
What the fuck is that? It was a good question, man.
Refresh. To be buttoned up.
It was a very valid question.
By using Just for Men shampoo and hair color to eliminate gray in 5 easy minutes. It's time to look forward. Just for Men shampoo in color.
If sweat is your body's natural way of cooling itself down, then condensation is a beer's natural way of saying, drink.
It was a valid question, in my opinion. But yeah, I'd assume it'd probably take a few days. Mountain in the winter, lake in the summer. Mountains in the winter sounds awful, because then you have to fucking... Like, my sister's friend in Vermont lived in, like up high in the mountains. And, like, we had to back out of their driveway sometimes in the winter, and it was, like, the worst fucking thing imaginable. Like, it was atrocious.
Was able to make an incredible save with 103 laps remaining, proving it takes more than speed to succeed. Vote for this week's More Than Fast moment at Xfinity Racing on Twitter. Xfinity, proud
Kyle Busch back to 10th.
113 of 400 laps complete in Richmond. Here are the Xfinity fastest laps of the day so far. All of these were set on lap 2 of today's race. And look, we're in full sunshine right now. And that's going to have an effect on things. You see the glare off the shield of Martin Truex, who leads Denny Hamlin by 0.8 of a second.
Come back equals Martin Truex dead. You think... I don't know what that means.
So one of the best and worst pit stalls here at Richmond. There are the 3 best, beginning with pit stall 1, usually taken.
Didn't Richmond used to be like without the front, like without the curve in the front stretch?
There are the 3 that have not proven to be so successful.
The reason why is timing lines. I mean, obviously, this pit road not having it happened not only 1 but 2 curves as you're coming in and exiting on here makes it pretty unique to others. But those timing lines and where these pit stalls are at, located within those, are so important.
Well, and there's a reason why Denny Hamlin ranks as one of the best on rolling time as a driver gets down pit roads, because that team does a good job working those timing lines for those pit stalls.
So Kyle Busch back in 11th.
The fuck?
Not lost on him that his fastest lap of the race is almost half a second slower than Denny Hamlin's fastest lap, Regan.
Well, Mike, that lap is slower, as you just mentioned, and you would expect the 6-time winner here to be very happy at this track, but Kyle Busch a little frustrated right now. Listen to this.
Bowman's in 4th, yeah. Can we get Adam Stevens back? Where did Adam Stevens go?
So what did he say in pre-race? That on
Isn't Adam Stevens with Christopher Bell now?
1 to 10, his frustration meter drops down to about a 5.
Exactly. He just drives frustrated. Maybe that's his motivation. That's what gets him to get the result that he's looking for. And, you know, some of this is just, you're venting, right? You're frustrated, and how do you get that frustration out? Well, you push that button on the side.
Pop-off
Start
valve.
talking.
I always said that was my pop-off valve. I wasn't very good at that thing. I didn't use it with Mike. Oh, it was so easy. Just reach up and hit the button. And then everybody, you get out and look at your guys, and they won't look at you after the race. Like, what's wrong with you?
Well, Larry, when he says, just give me some more rear downforce and laughs, he's kind of making a joke, but not really, is he?
Well, he is, Mike, but that's the challenge of this place, and it has not changed in years, is you try to help the turn in the middle, and you don't really help it. You just hurt the drive off. So that's what I said when I was talking to Clint earlier, all kidding aside. Tell me what it does first, and that's what we'll work on, and then we'll work our way around the corner.
Well, but some of the added frustration there, Larry, is it's not that he's in 11th spot right now and wanting to move forward. It's all 3 of his teammates are ahead of him. Truex is the leader, Hamlin's 2nd, and Christopher Bell's in 6th.
This dog wants to die.
The run that we expect out of him. a big, big run for them. Got to be able to close the deal, though. These guys, he's run well, but he's really struggled to get to the end of these races.
Right, at this point last year in the season, Almirola had 3 top 10 finishes, as Clint pointed out. None just yet, and just ahead of him, Ryan Blaney, for whom statistically Richmond, Jamie, has been his worst track.
Yes, this has been a terrible place for Ryan Blaney. So Keselowski set up on, and he was doing a good job with it to start out this race, running top 5. Now he has slipped back to 9th, barely hanging on to 9th from Eric Almirola, pressuring him from behind. But after 20 laps this run, he said, it's terrible. There's no drive off this. We keep hearing. Just the rear tires are gone. He can't hang on.
Blaney's average finish here, 25th. 45 of 155 laps complete in this stage.
How do people just chill out with their shoes on? I don't understand that. Some people lay in bed with their shoes on.
There you have it.
Doesn't make sense to me.
Crispy chicken sandwich from the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich. You'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich.
Get ready to break free from the feed.
Excuse me?
With your favorite movies and shows. No more sky-high monthly bills or clingy subscriptions. What? Cool. Tubi's the best free service around. So stream all your faves on Tubi, all for free, all for you. Tubi. Download the app and start watching for free.
5 Hour Energy helps you get stuff done. And now, when you purchase 5 Hour Energy, you can instantly win cash prizes. For complete rules and how to enter, visit 5hewin.com. 5 Hour Energy, the official sponsor of getting stuff done.
Hi, I'm Jeff from Jeffrey's Auto Body. We're the largest independent collision repair facility in Central New York. We specialize in new car repairs, and we're certified by manufacturers such as Honda, Nissan, and Jeep. We are Jeffrey's Auto Body, and we work for you.
Wow, look at that lawn. Even, clean, sharp. Look at those stripes. How do they... Oh, that's how. They have a Skag, the makers of the best-built, best-cutting mowers. The Skag Liberty Z, Freedom Z, and Patriot. Now it's your turn to impress the rest of the neighborhood. You deserve it. Contact or visit yourskagdealer.com today.
Jaden.
Find out what makes Skag simply the best.
Need a car and don't want the hassle and the runaround? Try out our 1-hour delivery. Save thousands from new with our like-new, low-mileage off-lease cars that are good to go. 1-hour delivery only at Billy Whitaker's.
5 Hour Energy helps you
Hi,
get
Jaden.
stuff done. And now, when you purchase 5 Hour Energy, you can instantly win cash prizes. For complete rules and how to enter, visit 5hewin.com. 5 Hour Energy.
So fantasy.
Official sponsor of getting stuff done.
Yeah, do you look at my picks before you do yours? That's fucking cheating. I mean, even if it wouldn't really give you an advantage, it's still cheating.
Provided by Goodyear for those who push the limits of possibility. Goodyear, more driven. 132 laps complete, and our leader Martin Truex, that blue number 19, getting into traffic.
What if he had the same amount of points this week? He probably will.
So let's go under the helmet with Martin Truex Jr., brought to you by Toyota.
NASCAR champion for last week's
Took you 10 minutes to even find the tweet.
is achieving his goals.
That's pretty funny.
And off the track. Alongside his longtime girlfriend, Sherry Pollux, Martin and the Martin Truex Jr. Foundation founded Catwalk for a Cause. The event drives awareness to the fight against childhood and ovarian cancers. Over the years, NASCAR drivers and their families have participated to raise hundreds of thousands of dollars for the fight
It's just,
against
yeah, I just,
ovarian cancers.
I think we just happened to think that the same drivers were gonna win.
Did I just see Clint dancing?
That was an attempt. Such a neat program.
I think we just both thought the same thing.
Sherry Pollock and him.
Because usually your picks are pretty different from mine.
But the impact that it makes in those kids, you know, the light that you see in their eyes, it's just neat. It's very, very special. Cool event. And I'm, you know, very, very proud to be a part of that every single year. You get that invite, that's when you want to be at.
Great event. Absolutely. Truex, of course, tops our list of Toyota top performers. Hamlin second, Bell sixth, Kyle Busch and Bubba Wallace. Chris Buescher has hit pit road.
Kyle Busch on pit road.
Kevin Harvick. And here comes Kyle Busch as well. Regan.
It was either Elliott or Larson for me. They're both not doing great.
The leader, Martin Truex, is in. So is Ryan Newman. 48 of Alex Bowman, Eric Almirola, and more. Jamie.
The 19 Martin Truex Jr. car's pretty good. He got a better restart there, and that helped him a lot. He's had the lead for quite a while. A four-tire stop here. Eric Almirola in, and Denny Hamlin's team on the wall waiting for their driver to make it down as well.
Joey Logano takes over the lead. Jamie.
Denny Hamlin rolling better this run. That's really what he wanted. The whole idea coming into this race was to adjust it so that the corners were connected. Entry and exit. They've pretty much done that. It's just a matter of rolling the middle. Let's go back to Regan.
Joey Logano took the lead for one lap there, decided to pit immediately afterwards. Car fired off better, but it's not turning the center quite as good as he wants to right now.
Logano on pit road. He may not officially lead a lap. Brad Keselowski looks like will from Austin Dillon. Chase Elliott and Byron finishing up.
This is where you can't afford mistakes. It's so hard to get on pit road here. The transition as you're going on the racetrack, trying to make the decision. Stay up on the track as long as you can, or get down on that apron where you know it's probably going to be dirty. Very, very important. And it's also equally as important to not beat yourself in this situation.
Well, and Mark Truex Jr. has had some...
Oh, turn three. Around goes Newman. They were three wide, and they wouldn't all fit. He goes off.
Newman's around.
Of Austin Cindric. Talk about timing. The first caution for cause, and who benefits? The top six. Keselowski, Dillon, DiBenedetto,
Yeah, Kyle's a lap down.
and Suarez had not yet stopped.
That is not what you want to see if you just...
Well, he gets away from him.
But if you're Brad Keselowski, it's what you want to see. Now, the six of Newman had just been on pit road. He came with some of the leaders, so you should have new tires. See, we're three wide here. See, Larson.
He got spun by
Larson goes
Syndic.
to the inside
Of course he did.
33 of Austin Cindric, but it looked like Cindric tried to give him a lot of room and made contact with Newman.
Hey, that's a product of trying to get into turn three wide. Never worked.
Cindric making his third career Cup start and first.
He didn't hit the wall, though, I don't think.
One of six drivers making their first Cup start here today.
I mean, luckily the six of Newman made really minimal contact with that outside wall. So you
Oh, no, he did make some contact.
should be less sensitive.
I don't know if you could pin that on Austin Cindric. I mean, honestly, getting into turn three, that outside car's going to be the one that loses that battle.
So Christopher Bell will get the free pass, but a lot of good cars are going to have to take the wave around to avoid having to restart one lap down. Pit road will be open as we have just six cars on the lead lap. Bell will make 7 plus whoever takes the wave around.
Well, remember when we were talking about that awesome strategy of utilizing new tires versus old tires? It's really good unless the caution comes out.
Larry, why did you pit me?
I just went with the trends, Clint.
Regan?
Well, a great break for Brad Keselowski with the caution coming out there. That race car is too loose. He needs to have it fixed getting into the corner right now. Very descriptive about
Newman spun. Bringing out our first caution for actually a reason.
Freeing him up
caution for cause in 2 years here at Richmond.
Wait, really?
3 wide into turn 3.
I believe it. Richmond sucks.
This next step for me is for every kid out there with a dream. You will face challenges, but trust me, no matter what, keep pushing.
The bowls are back. Applebee's Irresistibles, all just $8.99.
It's time to hit refresh. To be buttoned up. To feel your best and look it. By using Just for Men shampoo and hair color to eliminate gray in 5 easy minutes. It's time to look forward. Just for Men shampoo in color.
Walter, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? World's strongest man, Martins Litzis, to help you break down boxes?
What am I gonna do to you, Box? Let me break it down for you. You're going down. Down to the recycling center.
Hey, thanks, Martins.
You're welcome.
Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
Saturday, it's a doubleheader on FS1. Rising superstar Juan Soto leads the Nats against Francisco Lindor and the Mets. Then, Joey Gatto looks to power the Rangers against Jose Abreu and the White Sox. Coverage begins Saturday at 3 Eastern on FS1 and the Fox Sports app.
To go in stage 2 in Richmond. With all the wave arounds, we will restart with 20 cars on the lead lap. Everybody from Kyle Larson on down. Larson, Bubba Wallace, Eric Jones, Austin Cindric, Chase Briscoe, they're all 1 lap down. Along with Chris Buescher, Cole Custer, Ryan Preece, Michael McDowell, and BJ McLeod. They will restart 1 lap down after everything sorts out from green flag pit stops and this caution flag for Ryan Newman.
Certainly hurt some guys, helped others. Austin Dillon's one of them that I look at. He was struggling, lost some spots on that last restart, said he was too loose right there. Now he's got up there and got that track position back, which will help all those problems.
What I'm anxious to see is we documented how the 2 car and a couple others, caught that caution. Now they have fresh tires. The other guys ahead of them, about 4 or 5 of them, had 3 to 4 laps on their tires. Will we see a big difference in speed from those brand new fresh Goodyears versus those that have a few laps on them?
Joey Logano will roll off 5th. We'll listen to his spotter, TJ Majors. Kevin Harvick has just led his 19th lap of the entire season. And he will lead them to green.
Here we go, back green. Harvick spun the tires right there.
3 wide.
It sucks that Truex has been good this year, but it's been nice watching Harvick suck. So gotta get our positives where we can find them.
TJ Majors, that was busy.
Yes. Still 3 wide, way back through the pack. And one of those was Newman, who took a little swipe out of Ricky Stenhouse's car.
I want to go fight my dog. Because he's being annoying.
Well, you said it, Clint. Those new tires for practice last year, he was able to go 3 wide, make a pretty aggressive move there in the first corner. But since then, it sort of leveled off for him.
But this is the shot in the arm that he needed. You know, it's always amazing just how much that really shakes it. Look at this action. Bail abort. Thought better of it right there with Austin Dillon. Probably a smart move right there.
I thought we were going to see the same thing with Corey LaJoy that we just saw.
Suarez is back on the lead lap, though, right? He's up in 11th.
And they almost made contact and sent him around.
He had that penalty earlier.
Corey LaJoy was running right in this position, 10th or 11th last week at Martinsville, and got caught up in somebody else's mess. Somebody took the nose off his car on pit road.
Prime example of the benefactor of that caution and how it shakes things up in these races.
So this is the battle for one lap down. Aaron Jones and Kyle Larson. If that caution comes out, this is going to be a very important position.
The fight for the free pass right here.
And I can promise you the crew chiefs and spotters are telling them that very information too. You race him hard, we need this spot. Very important.
3 wide behind them into the corner. And they sort it out. Christopher Bell way on the bottom, trying to get inside and away from it all.
Yeah.
Bush in the middle of it.
We know up here 3 wide doesn't work at Richmond very well, but these guys have figured it out.
Wow, we're still 3 wide right here. Give each other a little bit more room.
Man, that's awesome. That is awesome racing right there. Kyle Busch says, hey, you guys are having all the fun being 3 wide. I'm going to put our number 18 car right in the middle.
Yeah, Cole, you might have gone to the left.
Well, fucking come on.
But now it settles out 2 wide. Good thing for everybody. Let's go back up front with Jamie.
Martin Truex Jr. continuing to lead now, but he's been saying he's having to use too much brake to keep his car on the bottom of the racetrack. Now we just radioed that he has some brake shake. Clint, Jeff, what exactly does that mean, and what can he do to fix the problem?
There is not a worse track on the circuit for that exact thing, and it's a heating and cooling thing. It's you know, usually there's just too much cooling down the straightaway, but you're using those brakes really hard, so then they get hot extremely fast, and it's either buildup or a little bit of warp in that rotor that causes that feedback and kickback in the pedal.
And it's not just a little bit. We're talking violent vibration. You're thinking something's going to fall off this thing, and it'll just keep doing it lap after lap, but that's what it is. There is definitely a sweet spot in the brakes of these things. You know, they want to be in that sweet spot, that 1200 degrees. I'm talking hot. And if you get them too cool, they usually shake really bad. But
I'm gonna go fight my fucking dog upstairs.
using too much brake. And that goes back to what we were talking about earlier. I want to be able to get in that corner, get off those brakes, and my car still roll and do the work for me. If you have to, what happens is you have to hold your brakes on to keep that nose pin, to keep it turning. Now we're back to that conversation of brake temperature equals air pressure equals she's getting tighter.
Well, and yeah, what would that do over the long run of those air pressures as they build up in those tires? So we'll be monitoring how Denny Hamlin's managing his brakes and his tires over this long run.
And the other thing, too, that was to wrap the bottom. Whoa! You saw the 10 air Gamarolo slip up right there. Almost.
Did he slip up, though? Because Ross Chastain was all over his rear bumper.
Yeah, we got some diving way down in the corner right there. That's good racing. Just kind of the way the year's been for Eric and that team right there. Again, was rolling right there. We just talked about it. Rolling into top 10, everything's fine. Just marching slowly, methodically up through the field. Caution comes out. Restart the process.
Brian Blaney got off to a slow restart, dropped 3 spots, but now seems to be maintaining pace with the group he's racing with. But back there at the back end of the lead lap at 18th. Let's take a quick check on the cars that benefited from this caution, including starting with Keselowski, who had been running 8th just prior to pit stops and getting lucky with the caution. He's now 5th. Austin Dillon was 15th. He's now 9th. Matt DiBenedetto was 16th. He is now 8th. Tyler Reddick.
What's for dinner? I want to know what's for dinner.
6th. And Corey LaJoy was 24th.
I'm gonna go see what's for dinner.
And finally, Daniel Suarez was 26th. He is now in the 10th spot.
I'll be back.
But up front, the winner of 5 of his last 11 Cup short track races, Martin Truex.
In 2005, Dr. Pepper sent 3 flavorists into a vault to perfect the impossible. Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Today, they finally emerged.
We did it!
23 flavors with 0 sugar. What took so long?
Huh?
What took so long?
We sacrificed
like
years
process.
in a vault.
I haven't seen my family in 16 years. My boy's become a man. Here, son.
It's perfect, Daddy.
It was worth it.
The zero you deserve is finally here.
Trust isn't built in a day. It's built over time. The early hours and the late nights. It's built by doing the work and pushing the limits every day. Because the promises we make are the promises we were built to keep.
With laser-measured floor liners, no-drill mud flaps, bump step, detect liner for your bed.
I'm back. They're making pizza.
Because you never know when it's going to be a WeatherTech day. And to secure your phone, don't forget the cup phone. Order today at WeatherTech.com. Made right in America.
You researching Little Caesar's thin crust? The grilled toppings really go right to the edge? Is that gonna put us out of business? We still have a bigger ball at 4?
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. Extra most bestest thin crust, just $6.49.
Pizza.
PPP loans help small businesses get back on their feet. But did you know they
Ooh, pizza. Hell yeah, bro.
like the driver who told
And it's... See, it's weird, because homemade pizza tastes awful. But the store-bought pizza is actually not bad.
Stacy's brother,
Painted mittens for kittens.
which made her realize she shouldn't give up on her homemade jewelry business. Thankfully, Wombly makes PPP easy, so apply now.
How can tire shopping be easy? Discount Tire has the touchless experience. You can buy and book your appointment online. Get fast check-in. Plus, you'll have the choice of never leaving your car.
Let's get you taken care of.
Yeah, Reggie. It's always tough having to say goodbye.
Whoa, hold up.
Oh, the honey butter chicken biscuit is $1.99 all month.
This is great. I'm never leaving now.
We made the deal too good.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's and get the breakfast you deserve.
Fox NASCAR is sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. And by Credit One Bank, the official credit card of NASCAR. Welcome back to the Toyota Owners 400. Let's check in on Clint's game and see who's going to have the best finish in stage 2 of this group. I'd say it's still in doubt.
Sure hope y'all paid attention at the Gibbs, boys. Hendrick guys are struggling a little bit.
But yeah, I don't know which one you picked here, though.
Joey, well, Blaney's in there too.
But between Mark Truex Jr. and Denny Hamlin, yeah, Truex looks stronger now, but every time they come into some lap traffic, all of a sudden, Denny really closes in, so that could swap the lead here at the end of stage 2.
Now, there are some feuds brewing on the racetrack. There's Eric Almirola and everybody. There's Eric Jones and Corey LaJoie. There's Ross Chastain and the car in front of him. There's a lot going on here.
It's called short track racing, buddy.
Love short track racing.
Wide into 3.
Just not at Richmond, because it's boring.
Well, I've been watching this battle. We just saw the 18 of Kyle Busch came through these guys. They were making contact coming off of turn 4. Here's a shot of that. See how it gets to the outside of his teammate, and then Corey gets a little bit loose, so opens up the door. Look at the 18 squeezing through the middle. I thought they made contact, but maybe not. Then here comes William Byron to be a part of this.
Saw Kyle wiggle pretty good getting off into turn 1 right there. That's pretty typical of turn 1. Easy to get loose in there, especially when you drive it off in there that hard.
Now, Ross Chastain's working to stay on the lead lap. He and Ricky Stenhouse are the last 2 lead lap cars. Blaney's on the lead lap, but the other cars they're racing against come track one lap down by the timing of that caution.
Good racing right there, Ross Chastain, Chase Briscoe. Ross crossed him over, got underneath of him, getting into 3. Returned to favor down in 3 and 4 to the exact same crossover move.
Chase Briscoe's father and grandfather fielded winning sprint cars in Indiana for a couple generations, and before he left Indiana, Chase took the record for the youngest driver to win in a 410 sprinter ever from Jeff Gordon.
Mustang week, how about that?
Yep.
Yeah, I raced with Chase Briscoe's family and those race cars for years. Boy, they always had great equipment and one of the best cars that you were going to have to compete against week in and week out around the local tracks in Indiana.
So wait a minute. So if they beat the legendary
Truex and Hamlin are clearly class as of the field so far this year. Yeah, I mean, it's weird that Hamlin's the class of the field hasn't even won a race yet. But definitely Truex. I think it's going to be those two for the title, honestly.
Download Tubi now and enjoy a streaming service that is, for real, 100% free.
For the record, Clint, I only say that about you when you beat me.
Had to been equipment.
All right, with Tyler Reddick in 8th and Austin Dillon in 10th from Richard Childress Racing, both benefited by the timing of that caution. And our director of competition, Andy Petrie, joins us.
Let's see if we can dial him up on the radio. Hey, Andy Petrie, this is the guys up at the Fox Sports booth. You got us?
Yeah, I got you guys. How's it going?
Oh, man, it's going pretty good. Seen some great action out there. And two of your guys are putting together a pretty nice race. Caution worked in your favor. But tell us about
the first hour of the stream went by really quickly. The last hour has gone by really long.
One of those first runs. And then we've seen them fall back a little bit here. So tell us about what's going on with both your cars.
Yeah, Jeff, we're chasing it just a little bit here. You know, the conditions, the daytime racing's a little different than what our setup was here the last time at night. That caution for sure helped us because, you know, we were able to catch that and it was tough because we
Suarez is in 9th. That team is for real. I think so. Like, I definitely think so. I think Suarez is going to win a race either this year or next year. I definitely think he's going to win another stage. I think he won another. Didn't he win one of the stages at Bristol? But I think he's going to win a race this year or next year.
Were you hoping to stay out there and maybe catch a caution, and it actually worked out?
As long as he doesn't die before then. That should be like the. Yeah, I think the Red Sox will win the World Series this year, as long as all their players don't die. You know. I think as long as the team doesn't have a plane crash, I think Truex and Hamlin have a really good shot at winning the championship this year.
That's Andy Petrie with Richard Childress Racing. Martin Truex, who went 0 for 80 in his first short track race.
If the plane crashes though, then there's an issue.
In 6 of the last 7 here, and the leaders are pitting. William Byron is in. Martin
Truex is pitting. Hamlin's pitting.
Just park that commercial because we've got action.
We don't need no stinking commercial. We got pit stops.
Jamie.
Yeah, right when you guys started throwing a break, they said, let's pit now. So the 11's coming. The 19 wanted to come as well. They want to fix their cars up a little bit. The 19 is turning better, but losing forward drive. The 11 losing forward drive. So they'll make those adjustments and put on some fresh tires. Regan?
Kyle Busch in the 18 car is going to pit as well with his Toyota teammates. That race car does not have lateral grip off the corner. It means it slides the back of the car as he goes off the corner. And Kevin Harvick will hit pit road as well. They continue to work on the center of that race car. They can't get it to turn in the middle.
Are you growing your hair? I'm not gonna grow it out that long. I'm probably gonna get a haircut pretty soon. But I'm trying to grow out my beard until the end of the baseball season.
And Mike, honestly, I thought that was about 5 or 6 laps early. I thought they would go to about lap 191. That would split it dead in half, but they decided to come just a little early.
So Brad Keselowski has not been in, neither has Christopher Bell. What's going on with the 2 car, who is now our leader?
I
strategy without doing
Oh.
something different to set yourself apart. Some good example.
I mean, yeah, it's growing. It's a decent length. Yeah. I mean,
The first thing you want to do is get back on the lead lap.
yeah, it's a decent length.
Come down pit road. Then the next thing you want to do is just hope this thing keeps going green, so those guys have to get to pit road.
So now we have the situation Andy Petrie talked about. You've got 5 cars out there that have not pitted, plus some lap cars that have not, and everybody else rushing forward on fresh tires.
Man, how about this 11 car on pit road today? They have been phenomenal.
It's a pretty good crowd on hand at Richmond.
That time they had earlier to
For the limited capacity, it's a pretty good crowd.
How about that consistency, huh? And that's what gets you the lead. So a little frustration maybe from the 19 of Mark Church Jr. on pit road, losing another spot.
Well, we're likely to get a few more pit stops, and we don't want you to miss those either. So how about we take this next break with Fox side by side.
If you printed out directions,
No, here comes Bell pitting.
you're in the right place. My seminars are a great tool to help young homeowners who are turning into their parents. Now remember, they're not programs, they're TV shows. You woke up early, no one cares. Yes.
So I was using something called Home Court Explorer from
Chase Elliott is in a championship slump too. Yeah, I think so. I think he's having the title hangover.
Guess what? The waiter doesn't need to know your name.
I am tradition, passed down from the families that raised
Ah, my eye. So fucking irritating right now.
I am meant to be passed down from one generation to the next. Because the only thing better than seeing a race is sharing it with someone. I am NASCAR.
Trust isn't built in a day. It's built over time. The early hours and the late nights. It's built by doing the work and pushing the limits every day. Because the promises we make are the promises we were built to keep.
During Ram Truck Month, get 0% financing for 72 months, plus 1,000 bonus cash on the 2021 Ram 1500.
I am bumping, banging, and battling to the finish. I am the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. I am NASCAR.
Yeah, Reggie. It's always tough having to say goodbye.
Whoa, hold up. Oh, the honey butter chicken biscuit is $1.99 all month. This is great. I'm never leaving now.
We made the deal too good.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's and get the breakfast you deserve.
Saturday, May 1st. Don't miss the return of former heavyweight champion Andy Ruiz as he takes on rugby veteran Chris Ariola. Plus a stacked card of Mexican firepower. Featuring Omar Figueroa versus Abel Ramos. Sebastian Pandora versus Jorge Cota. And Jesus Ramos versus Javier Molina. Buy now on foxsports.com/PPV and watch it on any screen you want.
As Kurt Busch makes his pit stop, then there was one. Everybody has made a second stop in this stage on the lead lap at least, except Brad Keselowski. And he is our leader. He's up 12.5 seconds on Denny Hamlin. Ryan Blaney also has not made that second stop, we see. He was in a back on lap 138. Interesting strategy, Larry.
Well, it is, Mike, because we still have 38 laps to go to the end of the stage, and right now Denny Hamlin is catching Brad Keselowski over a second a lap. Hamlin is 11 seconds behind, but if a caution comes out anytime over the next few laps, everybody's going to come to pit road. Keselowski, Blaney, and everybody that just made their green flag pit stop. So this it's a little risky. You can see how much faster those new tires are with Brad Keselowski and the two being on old tires. But if they catch that caution like they did earlier, they're in the catbird seat again.
That right there is what you got to be careful of, and it's hard to do the math on. Because he got caught up in that traffic. Everybody on tires, all of a sudden, starts putting you in a situation where you lose even more time. Got to be careful to count in the fact that you're going to be racing cars on, lesser tires.
And to your point, he lost 2 or 3 tenths just that last lap because of it. Regan?
Well, guys, just a little bit of insight into the radio. Jeremy Bullins just came on the radio for Brad Keselowski and said, Brad, whatever happens here, we are going to have an
I want to thank everyone for joining the stream. We got 10 people, 9 people in here. Oh, now there's 8. Well, fuck the person who left. Whoever left, fuck you. But everyone else, thank you for joining. You guys are awesome.
Well, Brad Keselowski right now is being passed by the hot dog man. Everybody, every car out there has driven right on by past Brad Keselowski right here.
Yeah, I don't see this being the winning stage strategy, but if it gives them an extra
Yeah.
set of tires later, that could be a
It was
big
mean.
benefit. There's new tires on Denny Hamlin. versus
Yeah,
the
like,
old tires on Brad
to see how
Keselowski.
fastly Hamlin is approaching up on Keselowski right now is insane. It's like seconds per lap.
Yeah, Jeff, you never know if we get an outbreak of cautions in that final stage, but even the drivers that just made their green flag pit stops and were right past the halfway, I mean, they still have 4 sets of tires left. The trend showed you only come close to using all your allotment of tires. They had 9 sets, including what they started the race on. They basically made 4 trips to pit road. You still have 4 sets left.
Yeah, unless we get a string of cautions like we saw last week at Martinsville in the last 50 or 100 laps, that'd be about the only thing that would cause them to use up all those tires.
Larry's glass is half full. I like that.
Always. See that good telemetry down at the bottom. At this stage, if you're the number 2 car, Brad Keselowski, you're barely even getting wide open. You might not get to full throttle on any of these laps right now on those old tires.
Well, it's definitely a pretty lonely feeling out there because you're helpless. Tires are completely worn out.
Red Sox are about to start up again.
Tires, they're putting you in situations you don't want to be in. You're just trying to find a hole so you can get back in your rhythm and make the best lap times possible for your guys. And you just can't do it.
And you've got to make 30 more laps to the end of this stage.
That's a lot.
Well, and the last time we were talking about this is only, what, 5 or 6 laps gone by, and it was 12 seconds. Now it's only down to about 1.5 seconds.
That's because of that traffic. That he's
Do you dream in color? Yeah. I see colors when I dream. That much I do know. See, it's so, like, when I think about my dreams, it's so confusing to think about them. Like, I don't really even know how to describe them to people. I don't even know how to describe it to myself. But I do know that I do dream in color. That much I do know. I do see color when I'm dreaming. Hamlin is now the leader.
Has retaken the front spot and driven off. Keselowski still.
You go to Daytona Tuesday? See, why don't you go, like, during the race weekends? You always go to Daytona when nothing's happening.
Because if the caution doesn't come out, you were in 4th place before all these pit sequences started. Will you be able to even maintain being in the top 5, or possibly go a lap down if Hamlin keeps putting these kind of laps together?
Well, I tell you what it does, it sends that signal to everybody. It ain't just you learning this lesson, it's everybody on pit road sees you doing it. Hey, whatever we do in that segment, do not do that.
And the problem is their bed is made. They can't pit now because they
Bro, you've never been?
2 laps down.
No, you've told me that you've been going to places before. Like I don't know where, but I remember you've told me that, like, you're going to places, like, where a racetrack is, but not during the race weekend. I don't remember exactly where, but I just know you've told me you've gone to places.
Back to Austin Cindric in 21st are the 1 lap down cars. Daniel Suarez overcoming a pit road penalty back at lap 30 for an uncontrolled tire, and Regan, he has made a really great rebound.
Like he really has, and that's something crew chief Travis Mack pointed out earlier today to me. He said, we have got to clean up our races.
You never went anywhere with a racetrack? Bro, you've told me shit before. But why would you go there not during... Still, why would you go there not during the race weekend? Oh, no, I think you said that you were going to Daytona in April. And then I was like, well, why not go during the race weekend? Yeah, but you should still go during the race. Why don't go during, like, in February or August? Like, why?
Do you like mud?
Like, what?
Okay, then go there. You like snow? Go there.
For an event? But what event is more event-like than NASCAR?
Great. Go there. The all-new, adventure-ready Bronco Sport.
I think that pizza should be done by now.
Built to go over any time.
You want to go to a race? You live in Florida, bro. There's 2 racetracks near you.
A choice you'll never regret. Unlike using Perm Plus, a shampoo which attracts cats. Lots and lots of cats. Visit Amerisave.com now. Lower mortgage rates mean higher savings. Sarah shopped for the lowest mortgage rate and chose.
Yeah, you should have gone to Homestead in 2019.
You'll never regret. Unlike
See, you spend your money on, like, gaming PCs. I spend my money on, like, experiences. I'm more about the experience than the, object. That's why I buy weed. I want to go to Spain. Well, I've never been to Spain.
It's like a home-cooked meal. You don't have to cook. Only at KFC. It's time to hit refresh. To be buttoned up. To feel your best and
To see the sights.
Using Just for Men shampoo and hair color to eliminate gray in 5 easy minutes. It's time to look forward. Just for Men shampoo in color.
Who is USAA made for? It's made for this guy, a veteran who honorably served. And it's made for her. She's serving now. We made it for all branches and all ranks, whether they served one tour or made a career of it. We also made USAA for military spouses and their kids. USAA is easy to work with and can save you money on auto, home, and renter's insurance. Become a member today.
How many laps are left in the stage?
USAA.
I don't even know when the stage ends.
We get out. Fired up. Hook big one.
And oh my god.
We get out and rip it.
You know they have girls everywhere, right?
So crack a Mountain Dew. Get out and do. I am no longer in the shadow. I am the new horizon. The beginning of a new life.
The ladies in Spain are gorgeous.
And the continuation of an old one. I am the sound of silence.
They have gorgeous girls everywhere.
And the deafening roar of the siren in Dawsonville. I am the number you will see in the stands. And the one covered in confetti. I am not here to brag, just win. I am Chase Elliott. I am NASCAR.
That guy who said I am Chase Elliott is actually not Chase Elliott. I can confirm that that guy was not Chase Elliott. Sources are confirming that was not Chase Elliott.
In each week on FS1 and see which driver takes home the big cash prizes. Here in the NASCAR Cup race, the Toyota owners 181 laps to go, but most importantly, 16 to go in now 15.
Look at someone Google and you may be corrected. I don't want to do that.
Fifth place, Brad Keselowski. Hang on to the lead lap until we get to the end of the stage.
Well, if you do the math, and depending on some traffic with our leader, Denny Hamlin, you're looking at a second, a little over a second that last time by from our leader, Denny Hamlin, to Brad Keselowski. So every lap, basically, Denny's gaining another second to get back to the rear bumper, possibly put that 2-car Brad Keselowski down a lap.
I am not liking this bet we made ourselves at all. But I am really glad that they made this, call and went for this game, because at the end of the day, that's what it is. Your after stage point.
Chase is running in 15th right now.
That's the smartest man here, and it's that easy.
Chase Elliott's the last car on the lead lap.
Ryan Blaney, the other driver on that strategy, has gone one lap.
Oh my god, what's this link?
He is not in the free pass position. That is 16th place Kurt Busch, one spot ahead of Blaney.
Big time racing, trying to keep from going a lot down here. I saw coming off of turn 4 here, the 9 really cut your leader, Denny Hamlin, off.
I don't even know what to say to this. Like, it's just weird. And they're not like... Nah, never mind.
To stay on the lead lap. So Keep Denny Hamlin behind him.
Listening to you say that, I want to give some praise to this Suarez Trackhouse team. It's been a long time.
I'm not timing you out.
Coming in as a startup team and being able to run and compete.
It was just like you thought you were proving your point, and you did the exact opposite. I don't like to talk shit on girls' appearances, but like I'm just saying, like I'll just say this: there was nothing special. There was nothing special, and I hate to be like that person, but there was nothing special.
This leader, Denny Hamlin, that is everything they want to see. 10 to go in the stage. I would say Keselowski is safe right now, but Hamlin, if he keeps tiptoeing through traffic, is going to have Martin Truex Jr. right on his bumper. Jamie?
And the team is keeping Denny Hamlin informed of that. And right now, I think the 2 is the carrot that's dangling out there for Denny. They said if this stays green, you will lap the 2. So he's keeping on. The car is really good right now. And just a reminder, this is Denny Hamlin's home track. He's won here 3 times, but he has not done so since 2016. How awesome would it be for Denny to get the first win of the season right here?
Hamlin, or rather Keselowski, is 6 seconds ahead of Hamlin on the racetrack. With 8 to go in the stage.
You would watch to see how hard he races him right here.
I just never want to. That just doesn't have the grip that Hamlin has right now. He just Hamlin is on rails.
But I tell you, if you're Jeremy Bowens right here, you're just praying that guys like Chase Elliott, Ryan Newman right here, hold him up, keep him mired in traffic.
I think he's okay. I think he's got sufficient.
I'm not opening that link.
On Hamlin, not necessarily.
I refuse.
But in cars separating them.
Chase Elliott's a lap down now.
Final lap, I believe, Mike.
I'm pretty good at reading people, and old Jeremy looked pretty nervous on that box. You know, guys, you see Denny Hamlin in the 11. One of our items we talked about in the pre-race was power rankings of the teams on pit road.
So I know I have my Fox Bet Super 6 predictions. 2 Gibbs cars in the top 5. Most of them most Fords in the top 10. I don't know about the fastest lap. I know I made a few other predictions on that. I don't remember the other ones, but.
And then look at and there's a huge run by Denny Hamlin to get by a lap car down the back straightaway. He sees that 2 car out there, and if he can get one of his fiercest competitors here at this racetrack a lap down, huge advantage for the team. It's over, boys.
To make a mess out of this bed we made. Oh no, there he is.
And there's nothing Brad Keselowski can do right now.
Yes, there is.
Go a lap down. There's one thing he can do.
Wait a minute. You forget about the free pass. Keselowski's in the free pass position right now.
Yeah, but he's just either way he's going to lose a ton of track position. But he's also got to deal with the 8 and the 9.
Oh crap! There goes the 8. Well, too bad for that strategy. Yeah. Tyler Reddick moves up into the free pass spot.
Driving gate 2, gate 3.
It's a full race from Martinsville.
I'd say it's over.
Okay, I'll click on it.
It's never over.
It's only temporary. I mean, Brad had to lay over for all that traffic, faster traffic.
Kyle Busch up to 7th though. I'm happy about that.
Hamlin had no trouble catching it and driving on by.
And after this restart, it should be better.
That Clint brought up. It'd be one thing if he was just making clean laps out there, but when you're also having to deal with other cars that have fresher tires, now it's sort of a double whammy.
Final lap of the stage. Here we go.
You can calculate that. Easy to put the math to just regular lap times. What you're doing, you have no clue the impact those cars have on tires. You know, how do you gauge that? It's a guesstimate.
All right, battle for the free pass coming here. As we're on the final lap of stage number 2. There is Hamlin.
Hamlin wins stage 2.
Man, I tell you who got some points there for the first time. Eric Alroy and Matty D's up there in 6th place. Those are 2 names that needed a big run.
Guess who has now won 3 of the last 4 stages at Richmond? That's all right there. Denny Hamlin.
Not everybody wants to same thing. That's why I go with Liberty Mutual.
So Denny Hamlin wins stage 1
Car insurance, so I only pay for
or
what I
stage
need.
2.
Because I do things a little differently.
Hey, I'll take one, please. Wait, this isn't a hot dog stand?
No. Can't you see the sign? Wet teddy bears. Get your wet teddy bears 100% wet, guaranteed, or the next one's on me. Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 liberty.
That video is good. 5th place is 17 seconds back. Yeah. I don't know why that second stage is so long. Like, the first stage is 80 laps, the second's 155. Like, shouldn't they be even amount of laps? Stage 1 should have been 100 laps. Stage 2 should have been 100 laps. That way, that's what it should be. That the laps, the stage amount laps should be even, and stage 2 should end at halfway.
Solstice Lager by Stella Artois. Triple filtered for a smooth taste with citrus notes and a crisp finish. Exceptionally golden.
I'm ordering some burritos.
Oh, nice.
Burritos? Get a freshly made footlong from Subway instead, with crisp veggies on freshly baked bread. Just order in the app. Ditch the burgers.
Choose better, be better.
Subway, eat fresh.
Get the part you need for the comfort of your garage. Order online or via our mobile app with advanced same day. Get same day pickup, same day curbside, or same day delivery. Advance your auto. Advance Auto Parts.
T-Mobile is the leader in 5G. We also believe in putting people first by treating them right. So we're upping the benefits without upping the price. Introducing Magenta Max. Now with unlimited premium data that can't slow down based on how much smartphone data you use. Plus, get Netflix on us and taxes and fees included. You won't find this with the other guys. In fact, you'll pay more and get less. Right now, pay zero cost to switch. And bring your phone, we'll pay it off. Only at T-Mobile.
It is I, Casios, god of cashback. Is that the Credit One Bank Platinum Rewards card?
Yeah.
So you are earning 5% cashback rewards by filling up your chariot with vehicular ambrosia.
Yeah?
For your fiancé, I bestow upon thee a gift.
A goat.
Your goat.
Get 5% cashback rewards. Visit GoCreditOne.com.
I actually am gonna click that link.
Don't miss the return of former heavyweight champ Andy.
Oh, it actually was a Martinsville race.
Chris Ariola plus a stacked card of
I was actually shocked that you were being honest.
Saturday, May 1st, live on pay-per-view. This one is not such a slugfest, but it's been an interesting and entertaining race with the Gibbs cars of Hamlin and Truex pretty much holding court so far at Richmond. Regan.
Plus, we see the cars peel off the pit road. Kevin Harvick will hit the very first pit stop. His race car has been too tight in the center all day long. They haven't been able to get it to turn for him. Joey Logano, he says he's fighting everything right now. He did say he likes the turn of his race car. Otherwise, not happy in the 48. Alex Bowman, he's too free in and it won't turn. Jamie.
Denny Hamlin's led 106 laps today. A little loose in the 3, but he said it's actually a good thing. Where he wants help is late exit. Just getting
Dude, I went up to see what the dinner was at 4:30. It doesn't take that long to make pizza. It's not like we're making restaurant pizza.
All right, top 3 come off pit road. Just the way they came in. Where's everybody else?
Well, there's a lot of lap cars in between these guys as they hit pit road.
Kyle Busch up 2 spots. He's in 5th place now.
Well, right now, Hamlin and Truex have both led the same.
I'm gonna go see what's going on with dinner.
Yeah, well, we've seen Denny Hamlin. We talked to him win those first 2 stages. Let's talk to the guy that's finished second, Mark Truex Jr. Clint up here in the booth, you got us?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, man, looking very reminiscent of last week at Martinsville. Denny Hamlin, very strong, your teammate, but you went and stole that one away from him in that final stage. How about today?
Yeah, we'll see, Jeff. You know, it's just working on it here, trying to get it the way we want. I feel like we just kind of been back and forth there. And, you know, 11's been really fast on pit roads. That's been a little bit of a disadvantage, but overall, I feel like we're close. We just can't quite get 3 and 4 the way we need to. We'll keep working on it here.
Well, hey, if it makes you feel any better, nobody that's ever swept the first 2 stages have gone on to win, so you got a chance. Good luck.
Yeah, there's always a chance. Appreciate it, guys. Have fun up there.
Wound, add salt. No, that's for margaritas. Hamlin and Truex leading in Richmond.
You want to know your greatest strength?
Boy's charm.
You won't do anything to get the job done.
Give me a name.
We have a real enemy.
They're launching a large-scale attack.
And you need somebody like me. And there's nobody like me.
Tom Clancy's Without Remorse. Rated R. Coming soon. Only on Prime Video.
Yeah, Reggie. It's always tough having to say goodbye.
Whoa, hold up.
Oh, the honey butter chicken biscuit is $1.99 all month.
This is great. I'm never leaving now.
We made the deal too good.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's and get the breakfast you deserve. It's a 2-hour double elimination. 2 people have to go home. 2 people.
This is not the math singer. This is the math
Oh, what the hell happened?
5-Hour Energy helps you get stuff done. And now, when you purchase 5-Hour Energy, you can instantly win cash prizes. For complete rules and how to enter, visit 5HEWin.com. 5-Hour Energy, the official sponsor of getting stuff done.
Action. Take the left flank. Boomer, take the right. Blade.
What's up, Brent? How's it going?
Homework. At bedtime. Off you go.
Yeah, dinner was already done, but nobody told me that dinner was done. So I got up there and my pizza was cold, and now I had to microwave it.
We think you know best. So Spectrum Advanced in-home Wi-Fi lets you decide who connects and when, right from your phone.
Deal's a deal, Corporal.
Very funny.
If you're looking to put a dent in the high cost of a new car, listen up. Right now at Kerr Ford, the 2021 Ford Bronco Sport is on sale for $27,497. $27,497. I'd say that's a pretty good dent. Kerr Ford, West Genesee Street.
Are you a CDL, Class A or B truck driver?
Doing good? Hell yeah. You enjoying the race? You watching it?
Environment? Apply online at Rosselli-Northern.com to be part of our team.
This race has been pretty boring, I'm not gonna lie.
Since 1929. 5-Hour Energy helps you get stuff done. And now, when you purchase 5-Hour Energy, you can instantly win cash prizes. For complete rules and how to enter, visit 5HEWin.com. 5-Hour Energy, the official sponsor of getting stuff done.
Thanks for watching Fox 68.
You're not watching the race? Why not?
PPP loans help small businesses get
It's on Fox. Not even on Fox Sports 1.
Independent contractors, like the driver who told Linda.
Oh, PPP loan? Yeah, I use one.
Or the self-employed, like her friend who stayed in business and
Paid myself a PPP.
Or online sellers like Stacy's brother,
And he needs mittens for kittens.
which made her realize she shouldn't give up on her homemade.
Biting your tongue while eating has to be one of the worst pains.
PPP easy, so apply now.
Yeah, luckily I don't do that much, though, anymore. My least favorite is one time my back teeth, like, kind of closed really fucking quickly and hit my front teeth, like, really fast, and that hurt like a bitch.
Same-day delivery. Advance how you order, how you get parts, how you keep moving. Advance your auto. Advance Auto Parts.
Get to know your NASCAR home tracks across North America with the Advance My Track Challenge. Visit AdvanceMyTrack.com. New each track stories. Vote for your track of choice to be the 2021 Advance My Track Challenge winner. here in this region. South Boston Speedway opened 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Big opportunity for a track. Somebody's going to get $50,000 for the track. Make sure you go vote for your local.
So 2 penalties, one for Alex Bowman, that tire that just got rolled out of the pit box, the air hose hung. So a penalty for Bowman, and then Ricky Stenhouse had a piece of equipment that interfered with another team's stop. So Stenhouse will go to the tail of the cars 1 lap down, and the 48 for Bowman will restart 12th, tail into the lead lap.
You know, that's 2 weeks in a row where we've seen that hose get caught under the front splitter of a race car. Ryan Blaney last week at Martinsville. So much goes into that whip of that hose.
All right, going back green here.
And it's not an exact science either.
Here they come to the Geico restart zone, including Chase Elliott, who was the free pass on the caution to end stage 2.
Hey, he thought about it. That was obviously and orchestrated almost exactly. Now he's blocking the inside. Orchestrated almost exactly like you do on a super speedway. Let the outside guy get down. Your teammate working well together. Kevin Harvick was a caveat to that. Here comes the Don Bowman. Yeah, Bush right here.
These guys are ganging up on Mark Truex.
Yeah, come on, Kyle.
And they were 4 wide in the back. Everybody on new tires. Everybody trying to.
Where are they racing? They're racing at
Kyle Busch put his
Richmond.
team up in there, shaking those frustrations away. Obviously, pit crew keeping you in the deal. And you're learning. You're listening to your teammates, your air pressures, your adjustments, keeping up with them. That's all the benefit of having 2 cars as strong as they are. You can follow suit and do exactly what they're doing.
What's the temperature? Where?
Right now, you've got all 4 JGR car Toyotas. We're up there the top 6.
You know, and again, Joey Logano, his short run speed, he can run right there with the 11 of Denny Hamlin and 19 of Martin Truex, but he can't do it for long. The long run, it really hurts him. And look, if the cautions start coming out to the end, he might be hard to handle.
Big knot of traffic here. 6 cars under a blanket, then 4 more single file.
You went to that track and it was fun. I want to go to Richmond.
Clint, you have 129 new friends. All right. Pending eligibility are going to split your money and take home $77.50 each. Congratulations.
Yeah. Easy money. Free.
I see why you're doing this game now. Trying to
Winning over some of your fans. Getting all your old fans, I got them. Even if I have to pay them.
Clint tried making some friends last night. Marga and Rita.
Here we go. Logano. Again, the short run speed. If he can get out there and get that clean air, Jeff, and capitalize on that, he might be able to run with them. Obviously, adjustments on that stage right there, keeping up with this racetrack, as you heard Denny Hamlin talk about. Maybe going to the front.
Well, we've seen where Denny just seems to know where he wants to push his car, how hard.
What's the temperature where I am?
He's going to have to push a little bit harder here to keep
It actually feels pretty good right now, but what is it?
One thing I was noticing earlier is exactly what you saw right
60 degrees. Favorite track on TV is Bristol. Your favorite track in person is Talladega. See, I feel like Talladega in person might not be that fun because like it's hard to see across the track.
Put the throttle down, not spin the tires. You see that right there?
Example of it, yeah. You just saw him just squirt away from the 22. That's that drive off that you look for. Oh, that's going on in 19. Mark Truex.
Even though Richmond's a boring race, I'd still love to go there in person for whatever reason. I don't know. I just think like watching the passes would be fun.
Joey really wrapped that bottom well. Car's turning good. Drove right to the bumper of the 11 again. And it's so... You miss that bottom and it's 2 tenths, and I mean instant.
Seems like Joey's hanging on there a little bit longer for this run, but pretty good battle here. 6th place, Matt Benedetto and Christopher Bell.
And good to see Matt running up front. Needed a strong run. Been beat up pretty good this year. Got that 21 car running up front.
Logano, another look on the inside.
And you see Denny, he moves up, gives him that inside lane. He's just going to keep working that outside lane, overheating those tires and brakes in the 22 car as he tries to make this pass happen on the inside.
There's the difference. Drive off.
And here comes Mark Truex Jr.'s drive off of turn 4.
And a dive bomb getting into turn 1. Yeah, I've got to give it to him, bud. Inside. But there's that real estate. See, this corner, when you get
When I went to Richmond, a man's came off at the track.
if you can get in position right there, you take the
Oh, a man's hat came off at the track.
to move up, get around you. This is the
That's legendary. Yeah, oh, I've seen a video of like a flyby happens and it moves like a bucket that's just sitting there. Just like the wind and everything. Next gen car next year, hell yeah. I want to go to Sonoma. Sonoma, I think you can see all around that racetrack. Depending on where you're sitting, I think like you're actually able to see around the racetrack.
Chose to do that crossover and go back to the bottom, and it didn't work out.
Well, and he was trying to do exactly what 22's doing to him. Get to his outside, get that right rear, take that racetrack away from him, that ability to move up and utilize that exit speed.
So, Larry, after seeing what happened to Keselowski in stage 2 on the one-stop strategy, what do you want to do in this final stage?
I think once again, Mike, you have to split it in thirds. You went back racing with 153 laps to go. That's 51 laps a run for 3 times. So somewhere probably between lap 295 and 300, 100, 105 laps to go. That's when you come your.
How are the Blue Jays doing?
And then the chess match. When do you come for that second
Let me
stop?
check.
If we stay green, because every lap you come in and get those fresh tires, that's about a 2-second advantage you'll have over the old tires per lap.
138 laps to go in the Commonwealth of Virginia.
The Blue Jays lost today against the Royals 2-0. They are 4th in the AL East, 7-9.
Come on, just trust me. Oh, trust you, like with the dollar oysters.
I don't think those were oysters.
You survived, so we can't go that way. Watch this. I think we're VIP. Wow. He does think we're VIP. And backstage. Trust me now. I never doubted you. I did for a second, but it's gone now. I trust
The all-new Sienna. Toyota. Let's go places.
In 2005, Dr. Pepper sent 3 flavors into a vault to perfect the impossible. Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Today, they finally emerged.
We did it! 23 flavors with 0 sugar.
What took so long?
Huh?
What took so long?
We sacrificed
Sounds like
years.
process.
I haven't seen my family.
When do the Blue Jays play again? Probably tomorrow, but
My boy's become a man.
are you able to watch the games? Yeah, you're in Canada. You should be able to.
It's worth it.
The zero you deserve is finally here.
Blue Jays don't play tomorrow.
If you're 55 and up,
Blue Jays play. Oh, they're playing the Red Sox on Tuesday.
smartphones. And now get Netflix on us. It's all included with 2 lines for only $70. Only at T-Mobile.
How are the Astros? I know the Astros are doing amazing.
The difference between a clean tractor and a dirty one can be found in the heart of the person who holds the key. Coyote, we dig dirt.
We love our new home. There's so much space.
We have a guest room now.
But we have ants.
Yeah, the Astros are tied right now in the top of the 4th.
Expired.
But
Thanks, Aunt Bonnie. It's a lot of house.
oh, actually, they're not doing that
At
good.
least Geico makes
They're
money
7-7.
from car insurance easy.
They're in 4th place.
A lot of money.
Oh, Teddy, did you get my friend request?
I'll have to check.
Aunt Joni's here.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
How would I describe overpaying on a used car? It's humiliating. It's expensive.
You don't see me. You're not seeing the most accurate price. Shop at Carfax. You won't have to overpay on a used car again. Shop millions of great deals at the all-new Carfax.com.
This might just be the greatest season of all time. We got Denny, Joey, Kevin, and the People's Champ, and everyone.
Do you like the Astros?
A new team from North Carolina, and the all-time fan favorite.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
The best season ever.
131 laps to go on the uniquely shaped 3/4 mile Richmond Raceway. Denny Hamlin leading Joey Logano by 0.6 of a second. Well, low-hanging fruit. Who are the Credit One Bank ones to watch?
Who's in the lead right now? Denny Hamlin. I have the scoreboard right here. You can see.
Richmond second twice in stage 2. Guess what? He finished second today in stage 2. I'm picking Mark Truex Jr. to go back-to-back here today. Jeff, Virginia's for love.
You like the Astros?
I'm not trying to pick a race winner. Matt DiBenedetto, if it can happen to a race team, it has happened to them in these first 8 races. He's looking for his first top 10 of the year, his first top 10 at Richmond, and he's sitting there solid at 6 right now.
Guys, are you not watching this race? Denny Hamlin, the 11 car. He's my man. FedEx. We're racing with heavy hearts this weekend at home. And Virginia boy, 3 wins here. Denny Hamlin's my guy.
Yeah, Denny Hamlin winning this week would be pretty cool. That shit at FedEx pisses me off.
They finally got him to where he's happier with that race car. He's my guy at the end of the race. Kyle Busch gets number 7.
Like DiBenedetto, Eric Almirola has not had a top 10 finish this season. That changes today. He finished 8th here last year, gets his first top 10 of the year this afternoon. And those are your Credit One Bank ones to watch.
I like this camera angle. I like watching these cars slide the back of that car off the turn 2 over here, trying to stay out of the wall. Great shot.
Look down that backstretch. Have you ever seen a racetrack with cabanas? Well, Richmond has them down the backstretch. They were each given for the day to a lucky Toyota owner to bring his family and do a little tailgating out there under the cabanas.
It's cool.
They're having a great time.
I like that.
You like Denny? What do you do all day, man? This, pretty much.
Pool boy, Regan.
Mike, we saw the problem the 48 car had in that last pit stop. Had to fall to the back for the penalty. Great recovery for him. Listen to this audio.
I'm sorry, I gotta go. Let them know we're coming, Kevin. Oh, they know. Yeah, you tell them, Kevin. Go get them. Go tell them amongst the spotters. Nobody likes me up here anyway, so it's fine. Nobody likes me down here.
That's great.
Man, guess you gotta know who you are. That's right. Exactly. Nobody likes me up here.
Hey, man, you're not out there on the racetrack to make friends.
100%. Bring your friends with you.
Well, everybody in the top 5 right now has won at Richmond. Between Hamlin, Logano, Truex, Kyle Busch, and Harvick, 16 Richmond victories in that group.
So what you're saying is cream rises to the top?
Jamie?
How about Chase Elliott in the 9, the 48's teammate? He is
But I got a job at Chick-fil-A, so I'll be doing that soon. I think my first day is Thursday. Even that, I think it's just training.
This is what champions are all about, though. Hanging in there, hanging tough, staying in the game. He could just as easily...
Yeah, Thursday at 4:30 is my first day.
We had that caution to shook things up. Keeping your cool, staying in the game and working together, trying to figure this out and get the most out of a day. That's what championships are all about.
And listen, by hanging tough in there, they've stayed on the lead lap, and you don't want to have damage to that right rear quarter panel or corner of the bumper because that's a critical area for the aerodynamics. But hey, one more time down pit road, they might be able to even improve it a little bit more.
Christopher Bell, Eric Almirola battling for 7th.
Man, what a great drive by Eric Almirola. I mean, what has this guy not been through this year so far? Just so badly want to see both him and Matt Benedetto put together a great result here.
Well, they're nose to tail right now.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm telling you, that 10 car is extremely fast right now. This could be easily be a top 5 run for them. Needed.
Boy, badly.
You gotta stop the bleeding, and then you gotta start digging, right? Dig yourself out of this hole.
And it's one lap at a time, one race at a time, one top 10 at a time, and then...
What does a duck have for breakfast? Quackers. Hey.
Maybe even a win.
I'm late, but here. What's up, Major Kenneth with her? How's it going?
Keselowski in the free pass position. The first car 1 lap down.
These are the people who work on the front lines. They need a network that's built right. That's why we created Horizon Frontline, the advanced network and technology for first responders.
This race has been a whole lot of nothing.
America's most reliable network.
But I appreciate Kyle Busch running up in 4th.
It's America's #1 network in public safety. Horizon Frontline, built right for first responders.
Applebee's Irresistibles are back. Dig in for just $8.99. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Who is USAA made for? It's made for this guy, a veteran who honorably served. And it's made for her. She's serving now. We made it for all branches and all ranks, whether they served 1 tour or made a career of it. We also made USAA for military spouses and their kids. USAA is easy to work with and can save you money on auto, home.
Where's Alex Bowman at?
Become a member today. Call us for
He's running up in 11th.
what you're made of, we're made for.
Thawed chat has gone stupid. What does that mean?
What are these?
Coca-Cola flavors, man.
Are you saying it's possible for a Coke to be part cherry and part vanilla
Yes.
at the same time?
I know. Coke flavors are almost too delicious to be true.
Still lots of room, just more to view. Still the big move, just more moving. Still singing, just more in tune. Still hard to find a spot, just easier to park. Still the gang's all here, just less are we there.
How old is your PS4? I got it in 2017. The day after my June 16th, 2017. The day after my birthday.
But in my mind, I'm still 35.
It's a gold PS4.
To keep me moving the way I was made to.
It's a rare breed. Gold PS4s are rare.
OsteoBiflex plus vitamin D for immune support.
I think I have like one of like maybe 300 of them.
With 111 laps to go, let's update the Coca-Cola Racing family. Denny Hamlin is your race leader. Joey Logano is second. Austin Dillon making a green flag pit stop, and so is Daniel Suarez. Ryan Newman, 31st. So green flag stops have begun. Regan.
Yeah, you were only able to get it for a 9-day period. An 8-day period. The chat is stupid now. The chat is very intelligent. What do you mean?
Kyle Larson in along with Alex Bowman and William Byron. Here comes Chase Briscoe and more.
Yeah, Mike, once one comes, you just cannot be that far behind because, again, two plus seconds a lap you're giving up.
Larry LaJoy, Cole Custer, Kristen Bell now, and Kurt Busch in the pit lane. So is Tyler Reddick. But most of the lead lap cars staying out. No, here's Kyle Busch and Kevin Harvick. Regan.
Kyle Busch continues to have a strong run today after they fix that race car up. Right now,
Can you show me your PS4? I've never seen a gold one. Yeah. I'm not gonna pick it up because that'll cause a lot of issues, but I'll take a picture of it right here. Yeah, motherfucker.
Little things here and there that he's wanted improved, and they've done a pretty good job. He was a little tight to get started there, and that's how they closed the gap, but they're good. The 12 Ryan Blaney, you see, a big adjustment there.
That's what my gold PS4 looks like.
Joey Logano continuing to have a nice run
it's not like actual gold. It's just the color gold, but you could only get it for like during that 8-day period. You can get it from June 9th to June 17th in 2017. So you can only get it during a 9-day period or 8-day period. So it's rare.
I really thought somebody might, and Kyle Busch was one of the first ones, but I thought the 19, you got Truex and Jamie. Let's go down to you.
Truex Jr., the only repeat winner so far this year. 3 and 4, not where they wanted.
But it was not like, it was cheap though. Or like it was limited edition, but it wasn't like more money than the other PS4s would have been. So.
Truex, the 22 Logano, to try to short pit to get ahead of Denny Hamlin, our leader. Instead, they actually stayed out a lap or two. You see Kyle Busch, he was one of the first of the leaders to come on the pit road. He actually gained a spot.
Nice.
Oh, Martin Truex too
fast. You fucking bitch! Take that shit, you pussy! You fucking pussy! Truex gets a fucking penalty, you bitch! You pussy! Ha! Woo! Ha ha! That put me in a good mood.
Your lights, right, to hit your timing lines and things like that. He was low and then migrated to the outside. It could have been right there.
Yeah, I mean, they're dealing in hundreds of thousands of a second. So all it takes is a little bit of a lower line, and that could do it.
First speeding penalty this year for Truex, Section 9 on pit road is
Yo.
above the legal limit.
What's up?
What you doing, bro?
I'm streaming right now, watching NASCAR. I'm streaming right now, watching NASCAR. What's up?
You what?
I'm streaming and watching NASCAR. What's up?
A lot of tire smoke coming out of pit road or smoke.
Can Adam come over?
Get down to the apron.
I'll be streaming, but yeah.
Locking the left front tire up. Almost didn't make it.
And that's
Okay.
the difference in how people drive that.
I think his service is bad.
Try to get on the apron, just
Who crashed? No one crashed. It was a.
make that transition, stay on the track and get down. Exactly what you saw Bubba Wallace do right there. If the car doesn't want to be on one or the other, it wants to be on one or the other, not split.
You can see that transition to that flat apron, and then we've got that box lit up with a cone. These drivers don't have that luxury. It's just an orange box.
Fuck off with that penalty. That was a good penalty. I'm glad that happened.
On the apron.
But it's the location. Like again, you got to think your tires are completely wore out, your brakes are hot.
So I think I have a few friends coming over.
Asking way more out of them than you felt in the last 20, 30, 50 laps, right?
I don't know when.
You get down in there and you can't get stopped. You lock the tires up and slide through.
We mentioned Brad Keselowski locking him up, coming on the pit road. We'll show you that. 99 laps to go in Richmond. Denny Hamlin out in front of Joey Logano by 2 seconds. The strength of a community. The bonds we build should never be broken. Because it's that strength that finds the courage to make something good, truly great.
During Ram Truck Month, get 0% financing for 72 months, plus 1,000 bonus cash on the 2021 Ram 1500.
What are these?
Coca-Cola flavors, ma'am.
Are you saying it's possible for a Coke to be part cherry and part vanilla
Yes.
at the same time?
Brent, if you do it,
Coke flavors are almost too
can I get a skin for my PS4? I don't know. I mean, it could probably damage your PS4. I don't think it would, but it might. It depends how you get it. If you just fucking like throw a glob of paint on your fucking PS4, that's probably gonna ruin it. I don't see how it could be ruined if they just put like a wrap on it, you know?
So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich. You'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich.
Made your choice?
Yeah, it's hot in here, but I'm just gonna open the window.
Are you an enthusiast, a traveler, or a daily driver? Discount Tire has Treadwell, your online trusted expert. Treadwell personalizes your perfect tire.
Let's get you taken care of.
Carl shot for the lowest mortgage rate and chose AmeriSave, a choice he'll never regret. Unlike the choice to hitchhike, which ruined his hand modeling career.
It's over.
Don't worry, things are looking up. Visit
Woo!
AmeriSave.com now. Lower mortgage rates mean higher.
That's better.
Solstice Lager by Stella Artois. A new way to savor time in the sun. Triple filtered for a smooth taste with citrus notes and a crisp finish. Exceptionally golden.
The impact of the pandemic on youth sports has been significant. Learn how you can help Fox Sports and Good Sports restore play for at-risk youth and the programs that serve them through donations of brand new sports equipment. Visit goodsports.org. 91 laps to go in Richmond and Martin.
You probably could get one on just like some website, but I wouldn't do it myself. I'd have somebody else do it. That way, if they damage it, it's their fault, you know, and they have to pay for it.
Well, how many times have we talked about you can make small mistakes early in a race, but when you get down to that final stage, 90 laps to go, you just cannot afford to have those kinds of mistakes happen.
You're just going to have to be lucky with cautions or something like that. Affords you the opportunity to dig yourself out of it. But yeah, you're right. Timing is definitely not on their side.
Timing. All about timing. Sit back in my chair, relaxing and reclining. He is not a care in the world, no, I'm lying. Taking all these meds to the face got me dying. Taking all these meds to the face got me lying. Smoke till my mind fried. Andre high and fly. I was jamming out there. Are you gonna play NASCAR E5 sometimes? I don't play NASCAR E5 that much, honestly. I usually, like, when I upload my NASCAR Heat 5 videos, that's pretty much the only time that I play it. I usually only play NASCAR E5 when I'm making a video or if I'm on stream. Can you make it? Can they make it to the end? Or one more green flag stop? I'm honestly not sure. Let me see what Bob said. Because I know they all pitted, like, I think with, like, 105 laps to go. But I'll see what Bob said about the fuel run.
When you see that working, it's usually a tire that lays a lot of rubber down in the groove, and so you can start finding a little bit of
fuel run is 110 to 120 laps, so it'll be close, but I think they can.
It is interesting. It doesn't even from here. It doesn't even look like a lap spin ran on it.
Tell you what, could get interesting here, as we keep going. Kyle Busch has been consistently in third place, putting some of the best laps together the last several laps. I know Denny's working his way through a little bit of lap traffic, but if Kyle Busch can close that gap, I really think he's got something for our leader right now.
Well, that's the thing that's so unique about him. Most drivers can't take that negative energy that we heard earlier in the race and stay with it and turn it in.
So yeah, it'll be close.
It just usually snowballs and it keeps getting worse and worse. He is the exception to that.
No doubt about it. He almost
Well, that's my boy doing.
To motivate him and work very well.
Fourth place, Christopher Bell passing Kevin Harvick. Keselowski, one of two drivers who would love to see the caution because he would be the free pass car. The other, as you mentioned, is Martin Truex, who's running near the tail end of the lead lap.
I tell you what, shows you the strengths of these Gibbs cars. Had that 19 had that trouble on pit road, they go 4 out of the top 5.
And Mike, I went back and looked at Mark Truex Jr.
Holy shit.
Pass through penalty when he came back off of pit road.
So where's your camera?
Right there.
Oh, hi peeps.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be done in like an hour. So.
Who's all watching?
7 people.
Oh, cool.
They don't say all the names, but.
It don't matter.
Yeah. Yo, you guys got Bud?
Oh yeah, just say that right on the stream. Okay. Okay, yeah, fuck it. What's the Bud?
That's all we got. We got other shit at the crib.
No, we got a little bit of Bud, right?
Not much. We smoked a Dutchman as a rookie.
You don't gotta smoke a lot with us.
No, it was just.
No, we can.
Oh yeah, the rookie. Where's the rest of our shit? At the crib?
I didn't want to bring it out to your dad's house. We got Bud, we just didn't bring it. My bad. I feel like a weirdo. I'm never the one that don't match.
Nah, you good. Okay. You wanna roll on that?
I'll roll, nigga.
You hit me.
What the fuck happened here?
Oh yeah.
How much you want me to roll, bro?
Roll like a gram.
We had a gram.
You never know what's gonna happen. Just draw a name out of the hat. Eric Almirola, Ricky Stenhouse.
This should be over pretty soon, so.
A gram of your shit?
What?
A gram of your shit or all together?
Well, you guys brought some?
Yeah, that Roach.
Oh.
Not much.
That's about like 0.4, probably.
Oh, you want to like rip it open and put it in
Yeah.
there? Yeah, you guys.
Unless you wanted to make a time bomb.
What?
Unless you wanted to make a time bomb. But...
No, I don't care.
Who's winning?
Denny Hamlin.
Where?
Hoping Kyle Busch can make up 2 spots.
Here, we're up a gram and this.
Ah!
With the wrap, it says
Yeah, how much is the wrap? Are you guys like?
I'm about to take it out of here.
We're taking the wrap off.
I've just wondered that, like, how much is a wrap?
I don't know. I'll have to...
If I can eke out a win, it's gonna be a miracle, baby.
What the fuck is this, bro?
I rolled my first Swisher last night, but only kind of. Like, cause like it broke in half when I opened it, so I just rolled like the 2 halves. But it's like weird, like, I don't like how you can't like lay it out flat on
Sounds
the
like
table.
someone's coming down.
Great service.
We can do that.
These are the people who work on the front lines. They need a network that's built right. That's why we created Verizon Frontline, the advanced network and technology.
Now, how do you see chat? Do people text the chat?
Yeah, it's right here.
Right. What's all that
It was
extra
a
shit?
0.5.
0.5?
0.59 for almost a 0.6.
Alright, then just add a gram to mine. Fuck it.
Yeah, so we're
I
about to
read
go
out
like
your
a
gram and then the
1.7,
Rochi was a 0.5.
1.6.
It's a 1.5 right there.
So yeah, the chat's right here, and then this is OBS. So it makes it all fucking.
I have my charger.
You got
But-
a lighter?
Y'all wanna know something weird?
Huh.
This is my iPad, but it also is my computer. It's like how they do on the smartboard at school. Where it's
You have
just,
like an app for it.
yeah, or I think it just goes along with the iPad. Just press this button. Oh, disconnect and reconnect. Yeah, I don't know if we should smoke in here, but
Yeah, of course. You don't gotta smoke in here.
I'll usually smoke in here after 10. Because at that point, people are usually asleep.
Are you researching Little Caesar's thin crust?
So where do you want to smoke it?
The old toppings really
Go to the park or something.
Is that gonna put us out of business?
Yeah, or my shed. Is it windy out there? Wait, are we able to smoke in your car?
Dad's car.
Wow.
You thought we came in a car?
We walked from his dad's.
What?
We walked from his dad's. He picked us up from my house.
Oh, I thought you drove him here.
Nah.
Nigga, he's younger than me. He's 15.
That's surprising.
Oh,
You never added me back on Snap.
I didn't.
No.
Denny Hamlin has led the most laps, 195
Oh, you just said
today.
like not that long
5
ago.
different leaders,
I
including
figured it'd be
Joey
like
Logano,
further
who's
down.
coming
It
from
was at the
right
top. I
here.
was like,
13
I
lead
never realized.
changes, 11 cars on the lead lap.
Oh shit.
4 caution flags.
Jacob said yes.
What do we expect, Larry?
you do?
Well, maybe this will work like it
Fuck.
did at Martinsville last
Why didn't he
Sunday,
tell
but
us
I went
that?
back and looked at the last
Yeah, we gotta wait for
I
this
feel
to be
like
over
that's
though.
like key information.
It says we can do stage racing. The last caution, 300 lap 3.
We gotta wait for this to end though.
71 laps to go, but
There's like 68 laps and each lap is 22 seconds. So, not that long.
Damn, we just look like complete retards in front of my cousin, man.
Jamie.
Why?
I was paying attention to what was last said. So lap five.
Remember, they took an aggressive approach last week. They're doing it today to try to hook up the corner, and it is paying off. 276 laps led last week.
Oh shit.
I roll good, bro.
I have reps.
Oh!
It rips.
Yo, bro, he really thinks I roll bad.
I never said that.
You don't roll bad.
I just wanted
You roll better than Adam.
Swear to God.
I only smoked one of your blunts though. And I'm assuming you were pretty drunk when you rolled it.
I was
I was very good. My shit be busting. Keep real, Samuel.
Yeah, they do.
No bad. I rolled some really fucking crazy shit.
But now he's got the long run speed. I wonder, is it the adjustment or just Denny Hamlin's problem?
Did you use my wrap or did you guys bring yours? I don't remember.
I'll give
we
you a
used
wrap
a
if you
wrap.
want.
Oh no, I don't care.
I'll leave this here. This has 2 leaves in it.
Wait, do I have another one?
If you don't,
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm good.
Because he used to leave. You know, like this leaf one here.
Oh no, you're good.
This track's changing too. A lot of cloud cover right now. It's cooling off.
Yo, what the fuck was that bitch talking about? Saying it was
Everything's
stale.
changing right now. And it could be playing right into
I was Bowman fucking.
No, bro, I really don't think I did.
Shit.
She said that we just barely didn't get that high.
I don't even know.
It looked like the shake.
But, yeah, and then she sent me a video of it and she barely dented it.
Oh, he's in 6th.
She smoked it.
Trying to get the jump with those 4 fresh Goodyear tires. Micah McDowell is in.
She grounded it all up.
It looked like it was shake. The whole bag.
She must have grounded it all up because I gave her nugs.
You did?
Yeah, I remember giving her nugs.
I thought you would give a shit. 'cause it looked like shake.
No, I weighed out the nugs to a 2.1.
I want to hear something funny. That night that I was at your house and then Dom drove me home, he kept being afraid that I was gonna like fuck with his steering wheel, even though I wasn't. So I just made him keep thinking that I was. Like he was like, dude, don't touch my steering wheel, and I was not even planning on doing that, but he just said it.
He just kept saying it. You were like,
Yeah, so I just kept being like, whoop, whoop, whoop. And he was like, bro, chill the fuck out.
You should have been like that. You'd be like, fuck.
I didn't even touch it. I just kept making him think I was gonna touch
Put
it.
1 leaf in there.
Oh, thank you.
This entry is to make, especially under green with those hot.
Wait, how many did I have left?
There was none. I put one in the gut.
I didn't even know you were able to put them back on there.
I didn't really lick it on there. I just put it around it.
Had to stay up on the racetrack, grab another gear.
Doesn't that make it go stale?
Sam, why are you so
As
pussy?
long as it's in the package, I don't
Sam, what? Why are you so pussy?
I've never gotten any pussy.
You're 18, bro. I could order you some.
I'm good.
You sure? 20 bucks?
You know, you can't get that for 20 bucks.
Are you serious? You want to bet on that, bro?
I mean, you could probably call some like skanky bitch over here for 20 bucks.
That not for me, for you.
Yeah, but like I mean, I don't think you can just get them for like 20 bucks. I think you have to pay like a few hundred.
You're tripping, bro. You're tripping.
I'm just telling you what I've heard
in your
before.
life, bro, you're gonna go up to the nastiest bitch and give her $400 and be like, yeah, bitch, suck my shit.
I'm not gonna pay a bitch for sex. Well, no, I pay $20. That's the most I'd pay for sex. But I don't think you can get that much for sex. So.
Are you serious,
bro?
What
if you just spent the 20 on butt?
Niggas be getting that shit for free.
True.
You can spend the 20 on butt and you smoke the out and
right.
chilling. Should be alright.
You can spend 10 on butt, bro.
Spend 10 on butt.
You got a plug that's coming for 10 beans.
10 beans. Yeah, my boy Ant would come. I mean, he lives close too, but I think he told me one time that he like walked like 2 miles just to sell a gram.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Are you fucking serious?
I mean, I wouldn't do it, but yeah. We made.
God fucking damn it!
We made these bitches pay $60 an eighth, or $60 for an eighth.
And just because we said we had to walk that far, and we said meet us halfway, and we said halfway was like right next to us.
That's actually pretty smart.
So we overcharged them because we had to walk, and then we made them go halfway, which is all the way to us.
I didn't actually pay $20 for sex. I said that was the most I would pay for sex.
Someone's commenting?
Yeah. The most I would pay for sex is $20, but I don't even think you can get it for that much.
Why do you say sex, bro? Just say fuck.
Well, that pay for fuck?
Same thing. I don't know.
Well, but it just sounds weird to say pay.
$20 to fuck a bitch.
Alright, yeah, I'd pay $20 to fuck a bitch, but I don't even think you can for that much.
You could throw a bitch a fucking nickel bag of cocaine and she wouldn't fucking do anything. I'm telling you, bro.
Dude, this dude was trying to sell me cocaine the other day. I was like, nah.
Yeah, niggas are weird, bro.
Like, I'm good. This fucking sucks.
I hope you never do that shit.
Do what?
Coke.
No, I never plan on it.
Good. Because I'd beat your ass.
Apparently that shit doesn't even last for a long time. Like, the high only lasts for like a few minutes, so I don't even see the point, like...
Depends on if you see
tough to make that at this stage of the race. And it's such a tough decision right there.
I was considering a friend. I was going to say a friend, but then I was like,
ultra aggressive on something like that.
But it's
juice versus squeeze, and I was always conservative on these green flag pit stops like that because I didn't want to get on that radio and tell them guys, man, I'm sorry, I knew better. Now, don't return all the
fuck, bro.
just yet. Kyle is in the free pass position. If we get caution, he's right back on the lead lap.
the bud was had us time to go through it.
If Ibsen nuts twice.
Is that, like, unrepairable at that point, or?
You know, being aggressive
Do you have a raw
and
paper?
when to be aggressive and when not to.
A raw paper?
You don't know what
It's such a fine line. It's
Yeah, I don't like joints.
I just use it for when the blunt rips.
It's those guys doing the pit stops and everything else. They call it the money stop.
Usually when the blunt rips, I just, yeah, I don't even try to just rip off a piece of it and patch it, because it never works. And then I end up just wasting
Put a
another
whole
one.
raw paper around it.
For real?
That's what
Has anything happened in this race? Fucking nothing. It's been hella boring.
Yeah, that's why I don't even see why people like NASCAR. It's just the same shit.
Well, because a lot of races are good, but this one just isn't. Like, you gotta watch the bad races to make the good races even better. I hate when my For You page refreshes right after I see something good.
I know. Fucking
My
has done
thing
it to me.
still hasn't refreshed. I'm scrolling up it to find a video that I watched earlier.
Why didn't you just save it?
Because I never liked it because it wasn't that like interesting. But we were talking about like sex for $20, and there was this crackhead asking some nigga to suck his dick for $4.
$4.
Yo, give me the Packer.
Packer? Fucking.
Yo, I burnt my tongue very bad. And like, you know how hard it was to lift this rat, bro?
Dude, you wanna know what happened to me earlier?
No.
You don't wanna know? Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you anyway. So, my eye was irritating the fuck out of me. See this shit?
Yeah.
So, like...
Why is she not almost attacking us?
I don't fucking know. But, like, I was, like, scratching my eye and shit, and then I accidentally scratched it with my disposable. But there was, like, a little bit of fucking juice on it, and that shit got in my eye and burned so bad.
Let me see your eye, dude. It looks like an... Let me see it. It's like puffy.
Yeah.
Why the fuck does it look like that? Why does it feel like that?
I don't know.
Ew. It was like a fucking air pocket.
I wish I could pop it.
I was gonna pack it.
I don't even...
Yo.
I don't have a packer.
Can you patch it a little bit?
For the dirt track, he's running a better weekend, Kevin Harvick. And how about William Byron here? Had that issue come to pit road.
Right here.
Nice
I was gonna let you see that one. There was like
up here too.
Do you know what a schnee is? I don't know what that is.
Here. On this, just pack whatever's on this.
Start the momentum back. Certainly has it going on.
Don't re-roll it because it's rolled fine. Just pack it. You got a packer, bro?
No.
I'm gonna use the charger.
Not even...
Oh. This.
Yeah, there you go.
That works.
How about Matty D? Another guy we talked about.
What? That's fucking weird. A schnee is apparently the man or woman's nose rubbing up against the other person's clitoris.
Oh, schnee? Yeah. You didn't know what that was, bro?
No, someone just told me in the chat. I didn't ask, but...
Yeah. You never did a schnee?
Nah.
Bro.
Not intentionally.
Not intentionally.
As we take you Fox side by side.
An F-150 isn't an F-150 because of the name on the tailgate. It's an F-150 because it's built for tough, built to haul.
I want someone to sell me a fucking cart that actually gets me high.
We got some.
Because they know
Do they? What kind of a?
get the job done. But it takes
What?
brains
The brand is
to
elevated.
get it done right.
Oh.
That's what the name is.
Cause like some of them that I get, they'll get me like kinda high the first time, but then after that they'll only get me like relaxed, not like high.
Well, to me, I smoke a blunt, and then if the blunt doesn't get me that high, I rip the cart a few times and then I'm blasted. But I can't really get a full high off of just the cart, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just to get me from the blunt high to blasted. If the blunt didn't do me enough, then...
I don't even want a cart if it's not gonna get me blasted just itself.
Just from itself, I don't know.
Like that's how it used to
Just
be.
from my tolerance, because I smoke all day, every day. I don't know how much you smoke.
That's how it used to be. It would just get you so high. Like, you take like 3 hits and you'd be fucking gone.
Off of a fucking match disposable. Or match card.
Yeah. But now you have to take 11 to get like kind of high. And plus my battery sucks too.
Oh, we got a really good battery now.
Yeah, we got a smock tank battery.
My battery, like, I don't know what it was. It just wouldn't, like, even with the magnet, like it...
Like it goes up to like 100 watts.
That fits on a cart.
No, I got so mad at my battery yesterday because it wasn't, like, working at all. I threw this shit, and that's the cart.
Oh. Yeah, it looks like the same car we have.
So, Mom, what do you think?
Those look like the same carts.
This is my first time hitting
Want to be a winner, then get a turkey footlong from Subway.
I did my best I could.
Oh yeah, someone should give me a moon rock cart.
Veggies on freshly baked bread. So let's get out there and get those footlongs. Now at Subway, buy 1 footlong in the app and get 50% off. Subway, eat fresh. I am a driver with a dream.
I'm gonna bust my ass.
36 laps to go. Joey Logano out in front of Denny Hamlin by 3/4 of a second. Christopher Bell another 12 seconds back. Mark Truex, who with Hamlin have each led a quarter or more of this race. Hamlin's led half of it. Recovering from a speeding penalty and back in 8th place. 9 cars still on the lead lap. The last time Hamlin led this many laps at Richmond, he went to victory lane. Something he has
Yeah.
been able to do this season. In fact, he is tied for the record for top 5 finishes without a win in the first 8 races of the season. With Darrell Waltrip and Benny Parsons.
Pretty good company right there. But this has got to be wearing on him. This is at home.
First time I got it.
This is a win. He's had 3 of them, and it's right there in front of him.
I mean, that's a good problem to have right there. Your worst finish so far this season, 11th. I mean, the consistency is there, but Denny Hamlin's got to be asking himself, what do we have to do to get this thing to victory lane?
This should be over in like 15 minutes, so...
Hey, we know how to finish third. We've got that part figured out. We got to figure out how to get to second, how to get to first. Well, today, it looked like he was getting himself to first. Now, maybe he's just going to get himself to second. We'll see what happens. He's closing 30
Do you have that video?
The fuck?
Both angles. I'm all angles.
Only seen one.
If he would have had the track position, and it's still not over, right? There could be something happening. One of the fastest cars on the racetrack, Alex Boat. Rolling pretty good.
That's what you got to do.
Oh, exactly right. Try to, and I've always, again, talked about it last week. It's that 5/8 mark in the racetrack. See right here, going to get to the gas, try to beat him up off.
One of the things I've noticed that every time Logano catches a lap car, and listen, the 21 of DiBenedetto, he's in 9th place right now, so he's no slouch. But as Logano has caught him, it has brought his car to a halt.
And you can see Joey getting loose right there. He was a little bit loose in right there. You saw him get loose off of turn 4. Overdriving a corner a little bit, looking in that mirror, seeing where he's at, starting to wash up.
Can't wait to see how these two race one another for this win. Little history there.
Look at that.
Joey won't have to see him in the mirror. He's going to feel him here.
Oh boy. Oh, this shit's close. Holy shit.
If he can stay right there on the outside, take that line away from him, especially on the exit, he's going to have to stay right on his board.
Well, and also what this does, it just makes Denny Hamlin use up those tires, underneath those tires, and maybe takes away that advantage he has on Joey Logano right now.
Yeah.
So does Hamlin wait until
scrape.
This one's raspberry water.
You can see Joe after him again. Having a lot of trouble right there in the middle of the corner, rolling, starting to diamond a little bit. Right here, missed it again.
Mike, I think you got to pounce while you've got the opportunity.
I had this one, and then I lost it at Roxborough.
Back to Benedetto, and so that's right now why Denny is going to try to be in his mirror, try to get to the outside, the inside, just be a pain in his butt, because that's maybe what's going to cause him to make a mistake.
Oh, I wish you could see the video and rewatch that one.
It's a bubble almost like you hear him talk about on the mile and a half. You get there, you can run him down, you're rolling better than that, man. I tell you what, he's rolling so much better. But it's very hard to continue that momentum to go on.
All right, here's Chris Lambert, Denny Hamlin's spotter.
Is dinner done yet? Yeah, it was done like an hour ago.
And that's being that pain in the butt you talked about. Keep that pressure on him, make him overdrive that corner.
Yo, watch this. When I turn it upside down,
You behind it, and that's exactly
smoke starts
he
coming
keeps
out.
that up. Continue to get tighter and tighter and tighter.
But that was a good observation too about looking at the brake temperature, what Joey Logano is doing to run some of the lap times, and what that might be doing to his tires in this race car.
But if he can continue to stay right there where he is, take that racetrack away, take the exit away from him and that opportunity, it's doing exactly what you said, Jeff.
Oh shit. Oh damn.
And the brakes himself.
Get past him, get past him.
money time.
We've seen some good bump and runs and a little bit of what is it, Mike? Bump and dump. You were here at Richmond.
Enrique.
But guys, I've been seeing this the entire race with Denny Hamlin in 11. He uses the brakes a lot, but he uses it a short amount of time. Gets
Look at the Daytona.
So what that tells me, Larry, is his car's really working well. It's a neutral, it's balanced out in the middle of the corner. I like that. Look at that. Come on, man. I want to see him in the lead, but he's able to roll the corner, and it's so hard to do. If your hot rod's doing that, you can
Come on.
the brake, roll the middle.
Oh.
You got to stay on them brakes and keep it on the
Wasn't it just a couple of races ago that Denny was mad at himself for not using the bumper to see him take it down?
I don't think if this thing gets down to the last 2 laps, he will not hesitate.
What?
Sorry, buddy. Easy to apologize later.
Oh boy, right there, Joey Logano was in the tire tracks of Matt DiBenedetto. And both of those cars were sliding, getting into the corner.
Oh, damn.
Logano slices through, makes quick work of the 21.
This is that bubble that I was telling you, though. Something about this racetrack.
Kick the fuck out of
Back, I was one of the fastest cars on the track. Got to Martin Truex Jr. way faster than him. As soon as I got to him, couldn't do anything with him. What you seeing right here? I'll tell you what, Joey's pushing the bar.
Yeah, you see the back end step out a little bit.
I was trying to get my back slapped there with my left hand.
Oh, shit! Damn.
Between turns 1 and 2. And I believe the right rear is
Damn.
I couldn't perfect it.
Yeah, you can see the tires off the wheel.
You all say this shit ain't exciting.
2018. I was about your age.
Y'all say this shit is boring. Dude,
I like NASCAR.
Oh, thank you.
Sixth caution of the day.
You watch it?
I used to all the time.
Pretty clear that the right rear
I used to root for Diller.
Oh god, this one was deadly.
Kevin was running 8th when this happened.
Just past the start
See how
finish
clean
line,
that was?
into turn 1.
Y'all ready to go to the
That's
shit?
like the worst place.
After this.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna take like 10 minutes.
Yo,
I'm
this
sorry
is
for making
Seth
y'all
and
wait.
Went down. It's an odd situation. That far into a run to see a right
Seth.
Yeah, sorry for making y'all wait. I just want to watch the end of this. If I start something, I want to watch it all. Hell yeah.
I just wonder, Clint, were they maybe putting a lot of heat into that right rear and it was potentially like a melted bead or something?
There's just something about two fat people fighting.
I don't know. It seemed like, you know, there's no fender damage, so obviously that's always the given. Because those tires down there, you know, scrape the wall or something.
You went, oh fuck.
They could have just let out run over something.
You went, oh
He went
fuck.
from the Pepsi shirt to the Crush shirt.
Boys, Kyle Busch got the free pass.
The Crush shirt.
That puts him
Damn.
in play.
I ripped on him.
8th place. We will restart with 8 cars on the lead lap.
How many times you get a free pass and still in the top 10? Still got a chance, boys.
Well, let me tell you who's going to have a chance here is that 11 team that has been so strong all day long.
I know, right? It's fucking bullshit.
Never pushed.
Absolutely best. Remember earlier in the
Dumbass penalty.
we talked about the best on pit road through 8 races.
Shut up!
Getting in and out of the pit box. Denny Hamlin, ranked number 1. Then the crew, Alex Bowman up there first. Denny Hamlin's 11 crew 3. But when you combine the two together,
Barrow.
look who's on
That looks
top.
like
You know what? They have kind of backed that up all day long. Denny Hamlin, that 11 crew.
Joey Logano, that run, he couldn't get the car to turn as good as he wanted to at the end of it. Needs an adjustment for that, as you saw him running a little high. Alex Bowman in the 48. That race car took off better this run, last run.
Now you know what's looking at each other in the mirror. Now you look in the mirror. They're taller.
Good they have been this year, and especially today. The last set of sticker tires on. Good stuff as they celebrate as their 11th driver.
Here it is.
Oh.
Race off pit road, and that's how close it is.
That's how you stay
My
right.
pup was younger.
Heck yeah. Good job, guys.
Papa's younger? I gotta see that.
No, like not really too much younger.
Just remember,
3
though,
years.
that 22 is good on the
I wish I took puppy pictures
So
of
you know
her.
he's going to be
Yeah.
super aggressive trying to get this lead back.
Here's another look at Denny's pit stop.
Oh, I just turned 15.
And what's especially good here is you know this is the last stop of the day right here. So you gotta get all those slug belts on because
That was
they count at the
awesome.
end of the race, and there's fines and penalties if not.
That was little Ricky back then.
On this time.
No, you're not.
I want to know
about to find is might be worth it. There's the difference, right? The one picture is 5 and the other picture
Let's
is
go.
8.
I'm
Don't
hungry.
give up on this man just yet. Joey Logano is one of the most aggressive drivers there is on restarts, and he's had short run speed the whole time. Another 11-second pit stop. Well, 2 on the ground. That's not so bad at all. Pit stop, get lead off. 2 pits on the track.
It was linked to the toilet.
Wait, are you showing them that video where you like?
We used the pressure washer in the house and connected it to the toilet.
Oh no, didn't you do something to your dad one time?
And he slapped him.
Yeah, didn't you slap your dad one time? Like on a
Yeah, it's
video?
on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, that shit's hilarious.
Kill Go Crazy 3, by the way.
Manufacturer's namesake race, the Toyota Owners 400. Logano trying to win on Mustang Day, the anniversary of the Mustang
later
in 1964. Alex Bowman just trying to win.
Oh yeah, I still think I have like one of your lighters.
I said it just a little bit ago. This 48 car is one of the fastest cars on the track. You give him the opportunity, some track position, and new life. Might be my guy right here.
Yeah, I stole one of your lighters at the party and I never gave it back.
Yeah, this one was mine. I'm in the phone?
Kevin Harvick now 2 laps.
No. The fuck are you on, faggot?
Since when do you have a lighter?
I had one.
You guys not have lighters?
No, I was talking about I have a bunch of lighters.
I was about to be like, I have a fuck ton too. You guys gonna have a few?
Pretty sure Denny Hamlin will take that outside lane like he has on previous restarts. It's worked so well for him all day. So opens up the door for Joey Logano to decide with that choose zone.
But you used to root for Dale Earnhardt Jr.? He retired a few years ago.
I just don't know if he can give up that front row.
Can this thing end already? I kind of want to smoke.
14 to go.
Yeah. But the laps are pretty quick, so it'll only be a few minutes.
Unless there's a yellow flag or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel bad making you guys wait. I just wanted to watch the end of this.
I'm trying to remember who my dad used to root for.
You know what number?
I think he used to root for Elliott. Elliott and Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Chase Elliott. Where's he running right now?
Isn't he number 3? Something like that.
Chase Elliott's number 9. Where's he? Oh, he's running 11th.
That's true. And maybe that played a role. And also, you know, he's racing Logano, a different competitor right now.
Now you got to make sure you got these tires warmed up. Remember, start of this race.
You guys ever smoke out of a bong without the water in it?
Dry bong kits.
I don't do that anymore. I used to do that a lot for whatever reason.
Just to do it.
Yeah, I feel like it would get me higher sometimes too.
It is more harsh of a hit. Harsher hits make you cough more, and I guess if you cough, then you get higher.
Yeah. Yeah, isn't that like coughing actually makes you higher?
Yeah, it like opens up like something in your lungs.
Yeah. Alright. Now it's gonna go down. Oh yeah, I always change my lights to match the flags. Oh. Oh damn. Oh shit, oh shit, Bowman. Oh shit, come on, Bowman. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah.
victory.
Yeah, how about this?
2008, I think Alex Bowman was about 15 years old.
Yes, the last time a Hendrick car won at Richmond. Yeah, the last time they won here had hair. I don't know that I've ever seen a race like this. All those guys that took that wave around, you've got what, these top 10, 12 cars that are all in a bunch, and then the rest of the pack is clearing the other side of the racetrack with those old tires.
Alex Bowman driving away from Denny Hamlin right now with 8 to go.
Christopher Bell inside Almirola. This will be for fourth place. Told you he was that fast. He is driving off. A little loose right there underneath that one.
Almirola, with everything he's having to hit this season, he's just like, can we please just get the checkered flag? I said, it's going to be over.
I'll take great race though for Eric. Yeah, absolutely. And here's Martin Truex about to bust back into the top 5 after overcoming a pit road penalty. Wow, you talk about surprise endings. This is one of them.
And with these short tracks, you know, new tires, new short run speed versus long run speed, but you get a late caution like this on the short track, you just cannot predict it. Kind of like our season's been this year.
Oh, absolutely. We told y'all it was going to be the best season ever. It's so unpredictable. These guys, they are racing hard.
Now this is right about that time when Denny Hamlin's car starts to typically come to him after those air pressures get built up. I'm curious to see if he can close that gap at all on our leader.
Whee!
It's so hooked up, though. I say no.
Whee!
48 is stuff like blue, right around the bottom. Watch
match lap times that time.
And the line of big time Mark getting in, throwing really
Oh, we should have added these crumbs to the decks.
Then in the bong afterwards.
Slow into turn 3, way up high on the way. We should be okay.
Couple of stems and some crumbs.
One time I was tripping while I was live streaming and I thought the viewers were turning against me. And I thought the government was watching. Yeah.
So Alex Bowman, he got up off the fires a little bit. Denny's going to take advantage of it, launch him off the corner.
It would be nice tripping in this room. You would see all like the stickers and posters like twisting and shit.
Yeah. Oh shit. It's a lot of fun tripping in here.
A knot of lap traffic right in front of Bowman. Here he comes to the white flag. 1 to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
White? Like I said, I match it up with the flags. And then when the checkered flag, you have a seizure. Just wait for it.
Splits those lap cars. Harvick backs out, gets out of the way. Hamlin comes to within 2 car lengths. Final corner of 400 laps. Alex Bowman.
Nice, bro. Oh, you ready to have a seizure?
Yeah.
Woo. That was a good. See, that was a boring ass race, but a good ass finish. Can't be upset there. Alright, let me end this